got to give ourselves to this struggle until the end. Nothing would be more tragic than to stop at this point in Memphis.
Hold up! Hold up! He gonna get this work! You gonna get this work, nigga! Hold up!
We back with it. We back with it. What's up, y'all? What's up, everybody? Everybody. Yeah. This is this is Lois, what's up?
Ain't she shaking? What's happening?
We about to see. YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Black Atheist. I got Lois with me today. This is episode 47 of Black People Should Not Be Christian, Muslim, or Black Hebrew Israelite. Yeah, I got it all set up. Okay. So we're live on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and I think that's it. So if you're just not coming in, hit the thumbs up. Make sure you leaving a comment. Share the live out if you can. Over on TikTok, man, make sure y'all tapping the screen. Share the live out, and we're gonna get into it. The album is dropping April 1st, April Fool's Day. So we had that as our hopefully a song on the album will be your anthem for the summertime. And so we got that going. What else? Oh, yeah. We having the Black Atheist Skeptics and Humanist Cookout on June 13th. And if you want to know more information about that, you would have to join this right here. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna put the link to Vossi's Discord in the chat. And even if you can't come, they got t-shirts, so you can get you a t-shirt. Just support, what we doing and stuff, and trying to get people together in person. So it's gonna be a good thing. Like I said, the album is gonna be out by then, and so we're gonna be jamming to that. It's gonna be fun, games, people, like-minded people, Black people. So it's gonna be a fun time. I need to. Okay, I got it. Copy. Boom. So I copy it, and then I'm gonna post it in the chat. So you would have to copy it and go over to Discord and get in there. And I'm gonna post it on YouTube, in the chat on YouTube too. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. I put it in the chat. Just copy it, go to it. Yeah. So, black people should not be Christians, Muslims, Black Hebrew Israelites. If you're not new, you know how we rocking. You know what's going on, and the truth has to be repeated just as much as the lies and the misinformation. So, there are more and more black people are going to start waking up, and there are things we need to know, things we got to understand. Whose mythology is this? Whose God is it? Where does it come from? How did it get to us? Should we be practicing? Has it helped us? Yeah, things of that nature. So, I think I feel like I've talked to this person before, but I don't know. Well, whoever that was in the request thing, you can request back up. Oh,
Hello?
yeah. How old are you?
I'm 25.
Are you black?
No. Is that all right?
It says black people.
Yeah. I'm just curious why you think that.
You're curious why I think that. Why I think black people should not be Christian.
Do I need to be black to like question what you're saying?
The caucasity is right.
I got a certain caucasity, yeah.
Young man, are you familiar with how black people were introduced to Christianity? Mm-hmm. See, this is why we don't let y'all.
Question? Yeah. Why do you think black people should be? Why do you think they should be? Hello?
Because salvation is for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. Of course.
Who said that?
Yeshua.
When? Show me.
Throughout the entire New Testament, I mean,
show me where God or Jesus says that salvation is for everybody.
Well, at first, I think it's in like Matthew, scripture in Matthew. There's a Gentile woman that comes up to Jesus.
That's a listen.
Yeah.
Jesus didn't save that woman. He didn't give her salvation. He gave her what she asked for after he called her a dog. He didn't ask for salvation, and he didn't give it to her. Right? He didn't give it to her. It's a Canaanite woman in one telling. It's a Syrophoenician woman in another. He didn't give her salvation. Not in that story. Do you have another one? He gave her what she asked for after he called her a dog.
Yeah, but why did he give her what she asked for?
It has nothing to do with salvation. He never said anything about salvation. As a matter of fact, in that story, Jesus says, I only come for the lost sheep of the house of Israel. I'm not feeding my children's crumbs to the dogs. So he didn't give her salvation. That's not what she even asked for.
So then why does Jesus send Paul to the Gentiles?
Did he?
Yeah. That doesn't really add up if the whole second half of the New Testament is the Holy Spirit sending the apostles to the Gentiles. It makes zero sense. Yeah.
Can you show me where that is?
The entire second half of the New Testament.
I'm asking you to show me because you said he gives everybody salvation, and then you showed me where he didn't offer salvation at all.
Acts chapter 14.
And what does it say?
Paul and Barnabas go to Lystra, or it was Iconium, or someplace in Greece, and they preach to an entire people of Gentiles, and they come to the Lord Jesus.
And does Jesus say he offers them salvation? That's what I'm asking.
Yes.
I'm not talking about Paul or Peter, or I want to know where Jesus says they come for anybody other than the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Well, God spoke directly in Peter in the same book, and Peter had this dream.
Peter had a dream that says what?
Peter had a dream where all of these animals, right, that were deemed unclean, God says, these are safe to eat. Like he tells Peter, rise up and eat. And Peter's like, oh, no, these things are unclean, right? And he wasn't speaking about any dietary laws in this vision or dream. He was talking about how
No,
Gentiles
sir, I am asking you, where does God or Jesus say that they come for people other than the lost sheep of the house of Israel?
I'm trying to explain it to you. So God gives
not in a dream, though. You're telling me about something Peter is about to say, right?
I'm telling you what God is saying to Peter.
What God?
Can you please let me finish?
What God God?
I'm about to destroy your entire argument. Let me finish.
Listen, hold up. Listen, sir.
I'm so eager to destroy this.
Listen, do not be white on here. You're just gonna get dropped. Okay, that's it. Like I'm not interested, and I'm not impressed. I'm asking you that you're telling me that God and not Jesus spoke to Peter.
God, the Holy Spirit, right, is speaking to Peter.
Okay.
And
what is he saying?
Let's get this out of the way too. Jesus sent the Holy Spirit.
Sir, and right? What is he saying? What is he saying?
He's telling Peter, right, through a dream, there's this like tarp of animals that were deemed unclean.
Is he saying, I want you to go out and give my salvation to the Gentiles?
Essentially, yes.
No, not essentially. Is he saying, I want you to go out and give my salvation to the Gentiles?
Can I finish my point?
No, you said essentially. That's not what I'm asking.
You keep interrupting me and I can't finish anything.
No, I want you to give me the book, chapter, and verse where he gives his salvation to the Gentiles.
Can you let me finish?
Talk to Bar. Talk to Bar because I'm at Whataburger ordering.
I'd much rather
There's a snake in my boot. I can fix that. There's a snake in my boot, goddamn it. Not you at Whataburger. I'm jealous. Jealousy is real.
So in the book of Acts.
Yeah, give me a second. Good morning, Ariel.
Hey y'all.
Yeah, I knew what you was about to say. See that? Nah, young man.
But Acts is still Paul's.
Yeah.
Still Paul. Fancy Lou, you giving me Ephesians and Romans and Galatians and Acts. That's still Paul. That's not the question I asked, Fancy Lou. The question I asked is, where is Jesus saying this himself? That's what I'm asking. Where is Jesus saying this himself? You talking about Romans and Galatians and Ephesians, and that all of that is Paul and Acts.
Acts wasn't written by Paul, Lords.
Is it Jesus?
Bro, in the book of Acts, an Ethiopian receives Christ. I don't understand what you're trying to say here.
Sir.
I'm not Ethiopian. I ain't Ethiopian. Who wrote Acts if it wasn't Paul? I'm not Ethiopian.
Ethiopia is in Africa.
Well, hold on, wait.
So?
Where what Lord is trying to explain to you is that Jesus does not offer salvation to everyone. He comes for the lost sheep of Israel. Black people are not the lost sheep of Israel.
And what did the lost sheep of Israel do? They rejected.
Black people are not the lost sheep of Israel. This has nothing to do with us. That's what Lord is trying to get at.
Yeah, black people are Gentiles, just as I am a Gentile.
No.
Salvation.
I reject that. I reject that. Don't put that on me. I'm not a Jew or a Gentile. I have nothing to do with biblical schmiblical. And I have
Are you a Hebrew?
No.
No.
Then you're a Gentile.
No.
No.
You're not a.
I reject that label. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry.
You're not gonna put biblical. You ain't gonna write me into the Bible. I'm not a Jew or a Gentile. I'm none of that. That has nothing to do with us. That's why I asked you, do you know how we were introduced to Christianity?
Yeah, I do.
Tell us.
So why
there's a snake in my boot? Yeah, tell us.
White slave owners introduced you guys to Christianity, and it was the wrong way.
No, it wasn't.
They abused.
It wasn't at all.
The Bible
they did exactly what the Bible says they can do.
No, they didn't.
They did exactly what the Bible says you can do in Leviticus and Deuteronomy. It did exactly what the Bible says you can do.
That doesn't mean they use the Bible right.
No, it does. It does. You need to read Leviticus 25:39 through 46. It absolutely does. They did exactly what the Bible says they can do.
So are you saying that the Bible in Leviticus was speaking to white people?
Sir, you said they used the Bible wrong. I am telling you, in Leviticus 25:39 through 46, they used it exactly how it is written.
So it was written to white people, white slave owners?
No, sir. Listen, they used it exactly how it was written. Go read what it says.
Was it written to white slave owners?
So you're saying somebody was supposed to be able to have slaves, just not the white people?
Exactly.
What I'm saying is,
yes and no.
They took something.
Yes or no?
That was written
if it wasn't the white
years
people,
ago.
somebody else was supposed to be able to get slaves.
So if it was written thousands of years ago, why should we pay attention to it? Because now you're saying, oh, it was so long ago. So then why should we still pay attention to it if it's so long ago? Because remember, the whole Bible was written thousands of years ago. The entire Bible was written thousands of years ago. So now, since it was written thousands of years ago, and by that, you're saying we should ignore that, right? Then why should we be, then it's still the same. Black people should not be Christian, Muslim, or BHI because the shit was written thousands of years ago.
What I'm saying is that we should read it in context.
I want you to
hold. It's not about black people. It's not about black people. It's not written by us, to us, or for us. That's the context of it. It's not ours. We're not Israelites or Canaanites or Hebrew or Pharisees or Jew or Gentile. That's not us. So if you're going to read it in context, it's still not ours, or it's not about us.
What's funny, though, is when I talk about the slavery, they say, oh, that was thousands of years ago. Right? We shouldn't pay attention to that part because that was thousands of years ago. Right? But the whole fucking thing was thousands of years ago.
Right.
Everything. So that means we shouldn't pay attention to any of it.
I never said that.
Sir, so then why did you say, so when I told you about the slavery in Leviticus, why did you say, but that was thousands of years ago?
No, what I'm saying is Leviticus was dealing with a certain group of people at a certain point of time.
So answer my question.
And so is the rest of it. It is dealing with the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Yes, Christ says that, but the theme.
Answer my question.
Are you gonna let me speak?
Yeah, when you answer my question.
What was
You've done that since I've been listening. You keep dancing around questions. You said, was it written to white people for them to be able to do the slavery that's in Leviticus? Perfect. If it's not written to them, you agree it was written for somebody to be able to have slaves from the nations around them. Are you cool with that?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Jesus Christ.
And this is why white people, this is why we don't talk about this with white people. Thanks for coming up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Black Christians, this is your white Christian counterpart.
Yeah,
This is your white Christian counterpart.
Yeah.
This is the motherfucker y'all think y'all gonna share heaven with.
Mm-hmm. They taking the Eucharist together and shit. It's crazy work.
They killed you down here, but they're gonna be friends with you up there.
Mm-hmm. Noah, is that his, what's this person? Oh, Nevaeh was first.
Hey, y'all.
Yeah,
I'm 23.
Hey, Nevaeh. I thought that was Ariel. I'm sorry. But hey, Nevaeh.
Hey,
Hey,
y'all.
Ariel. Hey, everybody.
Hey. I just agree with the prompt.
do you believe in God?
No. I do believe in the concept of gods potentially being real, but not necessarily the ones that they teach us in books.
They're all made up.
I could see validity in them all being made up, but I also see the validity of real life people like sacrificing stuff to gods wherever in the world and receiving some kind of coincidental result or, supernatural result. I don't know if it's a spiritual dimensional thing that science could explain, but I definitely don't believe that Black people should be Christian or Muslim or tied down to any religion at all.
Yeah, that's good.
I had an experience recently where I was talking to a man in a club because I'm a dancer, and he was explaining, he's a white man, explaining to me how he goes to Jamaica to rebuild churches. And I was thinking that's so evil. Like, you're literally a real life colonizer, because whatever disparities they're having in Jamaica, they're clearly using the religion against the people, and the people are smart enough to burn down the churches. And then white people go back to their country to try to force their religion onto them constantly. And I was just thinking, like, this man is probably so set in his ways of being religious and thinking he's doing the right thing. Like, oh, I'm going to Jamaica to build these churches. You're a colonizer, bro. And you really shouldn't be forcing your religion onto other people. I am more than certain that the people of Jamaica were burning down those churches for the right reasons. I'm sure the government is like dumping tax dollars, using it against people, all kinds of stuff. It's just an excuse. And then whenever it comes to like racist stuff, I feel like a lot of white people project their idolship onto Black people. Like, they want God to be real so bad. It's a bunch of like projecting their issues out into the world, and then they just dump them on Black people because of like the false idolship. Because I was in a panel earlier and we were talking about why are white people so obsessed with Black people, and I was like, well, I think it's the religion. They're just into worshiping. They're into putting something on a pedestal. Hierarchy. But that's my opinion. That's all.
Who would white people be putting on the pedestal? God above Black
We
people?
have your
treating
age.
us as God.
Hold up. Can we please have your age be?
I'm 23.
Not you, better be.
Are you a mod?
Yes. What you think I'm asking you for your age for?
Interesting. Can I switch to the host?
You know what else is interesting? Bye.
Yeah, I was about to do that same old shit. No.
But yeah.
It is so early.
She came in hot.
It's so early in the morning.
There was no reason to be like that.
It is so early in the morning. You don't have to be like that.
Why are you like that at 10:30? Like I haven't even. I'm getting there, but Jesus, like, yeah. Thank you for the super chat on YouTube. I appreciate. What is your name? Intermediary fossil. Intermediary fossil.
Thank you, Ty. I don't know if that was
who you then. She already gone. Yeah. Thank you for the super chat, intermediary fossil. Yeah, Nevaeh, it sounds like you're on the right track, and yeah, even colonizers like a dance every night.
I seen a video yesterday of Bill Nye explaining how the world is extremely dangerous if it were to be ran by religious people and people that don't have a respect or general understanding of science. And I was thinking, like, damn, that is so true. Like, I really don't want the world to be ran by religious people. I want it to be ran by people that have a respect of science. So I always take.
I mean, too late. I was about to say it's too late.
We're really, people they're literally fighting over what the Bible says. That's literally what the wars that's happening right now. That's what it boils down to.
Yeah, I think
who is the Holy Land really for?
I don't think land should be able to be bought. That shouldn't be up for debate. I feel like animals migrate. Focus. If an animal isn't migrating, it's because of something's wrong.
You didn't hear what I said. You didn't hear what I said. It's all right. But yeah, the world is already being ran by religious people. Nevaeh.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it sounds like you got your head on straight. So I appreciate you for coming up, Nevaeh. Yeah, I keep make sure y'all tapping the screen too. Lula Mitchell, I seen you in the comments. You can request back. It was your turn, so yeah. So we're waiting on Elvis Davis to load in. Is that two last names? I see. I'm trying to.
Because when you look at it, it's more like into the public school sector.
Turn the TV down.
Gotcha. Money away. Those individuals get a tax deduction, and it provides.
Is that the news? You watching the news?
Yeah, it's down.
How old are you?
I'm 56. Trenton, New Jersey.
Christian, Muslim?
No, none of the above. I'm just a black man in America striving to find my way. Outside of all this division, and I'm reading I read the topic right here. Black people should not be Christian, Muslims, or BH. That's a fact. Because religion from the door divides in the mind. From rip, you can't have, your opinion don't matter. The religion behind it, and we dealing with scientific facts and things like that. So yeah, I'm 100% in agreement with the whole not including religion in a lot of things. Because like I said, it leads back to a form of division. We're gonna stay divided. You got the blacks you got the Christians, you got the black Christians, you got all these different denominations of everything. But yet still there's no one common goal, one common cause, one thing for us all to unite and stand for. Because as soon as that happens, as soon as something starts being to the point where as though you make ground, here come the division. People need to put that religious stuff to the side. I'm not saying don't be, have some type of spirituality with you or anything that have you like have your mind in a state of mind where as though you can like consciously see things as for what it really is instead of what it appeared to be. You know, because most people take the things that what it should appear to be and run with it and skip the fact that this is how it should be. You know, and it's too much of that going on right now. Like,
do you believe in God?
I say it like this: belief ain't based on fact, you know. And as a black person from this, I always go to the foundation of things, like who's like being the mothers and fathers of this whole situation. You know, all this came about after man's stance on this planet. The thought of religion, the concept of religion, and all this came from the mind of this, that, or the other. Nobody can actually prove anything that's being said, just based upon how we living and the way we moving and how God supposedly bless this and don't bless that. And, you know, as far as a belief, I don't take it that far. You know, I'm from like a show and prove type of mindset.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some things can't be explained, some things can be explained. But don't be in a position to try to force your explanation and get me past my thinking of seeing how things should be or why it's like that. No, let's walk through it, let's get to it, and let's solve it. You know, and I see that division through religion. You know, I'm not here to debate with anybody about things, you know, because a lot of things do turn into a debate. The most simplest common thing that we can discuss will turn into a debate where it get heated and everything going opposite directions and the point just get missed. So yeah, like me, when I said belief ain't based on facts, that's my stance. You know what I'm saying? Because you can tell a person to believe on this, that, and the third all their life until they figure it out for themselves. You know, I just choose my words a little differently.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think we're in agreement. It's you know, it's nice to hear people agree, black people agree with the prompt behind my head. So I appreciate it.
If I say the black man is God, who is somebody else to tell me that he not?
I would,
you know what I'm saying?
I would say he's not God.
So if I was to say God, to me means good orderly direction.
Mm-mm.
But it don't.
God is just a title. God is just a name given to something. What is it before that? You know, what
God
brings
is
everything together?
Mm-mm. That's
So
not what that's not what a God is.
The unseen aspect of the word God. You know, like what makes a person move the way they do? Their ability to understand and comprehend their life.
Calling us God.
Consciousness.
Yeah, calling us God is literally like it's not. It doesn't do what y'all think it does. Like it doesn't put us on a pedestal. It doesn't make us. It doesn't deify us in any way. It literally doesn't. If you know what a God is, it's like what are we talking about? We're not gods. We're black people, human beings. We're just human beings. We're nothing. We're all that extra y'all put on it. It don't do nothing. We're just human beings, and you know, you should be judged by the content of your character and how you act, how you treat people. All that other shit is nothing.
Exactly. So if a person was
you saying exactly, but you the one just said if you call a black man God.
Right, exactly. That's if that person choose to be that. Who is to say that he's not? Who's had the experience enough to know who and what God really is?
Listen,
God is this somewhere else. It's not for an argument or debate or none of that. It's
it actually is. It actually is. Let me tell you why.
Their own opinion about their stance on
it actually is. Let me tell you why. Because one, every opinion is not valid. Social media got y'all thinking every opinion is valid, and it's not. And it's not, right? And also, black men, the shortest life expectancy of any demographic in the U.S. I don't see how that correlates with being a God.
Right, because they don't understand who they are. If they understood who they were, they'd choose things that they the things that they indulge in.
How can you be a God and not know? Like,
Yes.
y'all don't
So that's what I'm saying. How can you be a God and not know? I don't see how that correlates with.
Because, like I said, God is a sense of good, orderly direction.
It's not.
It's not.
Why are you turning it into an acronym? That's not.
Because what is God?
That's not a God.
You laughing, but explain to me what God is. Who and what is God?
That nigga said good, orderly direction.
You said nigga. You just called me a nigga.
Brother, that's not, sir. Listen to me. That's not a God. That's not a God, man.
You just used the word nigga to identify me. You just said this nigga, this, that, or the third. See, this is what I'm talking about. You can't sit here and say that I'm nigga and then sit here and hold.
This motherfucker says shorter lifespans mean we are closer to God than anyone else.
I'm still in that. God is good, orderly direction. I'm still in that one. But I appreciate
that motherfucker saying shorter lifespan. We die at 52 because God loves us the most.
Hey, OG, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for coming up. Good, orderly direction.
That was crazy. Please.
Hugh, what that
My
man name
daddy
is?
died
Huey
at 59 because God wanted him more.
Huey GD. You GD?
Basic instructions before leaving Earth.
Yeah, basic instructions before leaving.
I'm from Chicago, but I'm not GD, man. That's just like my name.
How old are you?
41.
Christian, Muslim, Black, Hebrew, Israelite?
I don't really identify with like a religion.
Is Jesus Christ your Lord and Savior?
For me, I'm gonna say no. But
do you believe in God?
I do believe in God.
What's
I
your
don't
God's
believe
name?
that his name was Jesus. That's why I don't.
What is
really
your
use
God's
it.
name?
Oh, so yes, it should be, for me, it would be Yahshua.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just for me.
So bro, wait, what's up, bro? So do you think Black people are the chosen people of?
Black people are the chosen people of what?
I mean, do you think we wait, I forgot what I was about to ask you. Do you think we are Israelites?
There could be a potential to that. You know what I'm saying? It could be a potential to that.
Tell us how. How do you get to that conclusion?
Have you seen like really old African like slave trade like maps?
Yes.
You have? Have you seen the one that shows like where there's an area on the corner of where predominantly a lot of Black folks came from in that slave trade, where it says that they describe the kingdom of Judah there?
Oh, yeah. I've seen that.
Well, one of the things that kind of lead to that.
I didn't hear what you said. You kind of blanked out a little bit. What were you saying?
So that is what potentially led me to a lot of those thoughts.
So are you a Black Hebrew?
No, I'm not. No.
So if you don't even think you're one of the chosen people, why are you signing up to be part of this?
No, well, you said should Black people be Christian? I don't necessarily feel like Black people should be Christian, more or less. I mean, I think.
But you're a Christian. You just think you're not because you're calling it something else.
But wait, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?
Yes, ma'am.
Who called it the land of Judah? Who made that map? Who named it that?
That's what I'm trying to say. I'm just telling you, like, they're in the slave trade, and that whole thing That's what was labeled there. So I'm saying to you is just there's a number of reasons why I believe.
Okay. Why do you
a lot of those different things that speak to that.
No, but Huey, let me ask you a question. Do you know why Caucasians are called Caucasians? Do you know why white people are called Caucasians?
Because of where they originated from?
No, because a white man thought they were originated from the Caucasus Mountains. The Caucasus Mountains border Armenia and Syria, shit like that, right? White people wouldn't be from there. But he mistakenly thought that they were from the Caucasus Mountains, and that's why they're called Caucasian to this day.
Okay. I mean,
the Caucasus Mountain borders, it's a border between Asia.
Does it change
like
the fact
Western Europe?
But what I'm saying to you is, does it change the fact that a lot of the things that Christ has laid down in regards to like the book?
No, we're talking about the map, though. Let's finish talking about this map. I'm not talking about Christ. Because
okay, so let's talk about the fact that.
Can you stop cutting off, please?
Okay, that's it.
Because yeah, that's what I meant to say. Eastern Europe, man. Because the Caucasus Mountains, right, is a border between Asia and Eastern Europe, like way Eastern Europe.
Okay.
And they call white people Caucasians because a white man mistakenly thought white people were from the Caucasus Mountains. What else were white people wrong about?
I'm still trying to figure out how this is relevant to us and what this.
Because you brought up, sir, you brought up a map, right? You brought up a map that a white person made up, right?
Let's hold on. I said to you, you asked me what do I believe in. I said these are one of the different things. So I mean, we're going to refutate a point to you're talking about.
Say that. You said you explained it, and then you said, and that's what made me think that. You didn't say there were multiple things.
I did. That's what the first thing I said. It's like there's multiple reasons why I think so. One is, have you ever seen this? I said one is, have you ever seen this?
What's the other one? Because obviously you don't want to
and you know
talk
what's so
about this.
funny is that the people in the comments are like, she's all over the place. No, he's trying to take me all over the place. I'm staying right here.
Well, I didn't talk about Caucasus Mountains. I didn't talk about anything about that. I'm talking about with regards to in relation to the people.
Do you not know how this connects to what you said about the map? You don't know how.
What are you trying to lead in regards to the point that you're saying that some white people have created this map and this is why they say
what else?
That
Yes. What else have they been wrong about as far as maps? Even as far as maps.
Okay. Listen, my thing is, all right, here's the thing. Your enemy is going to know who you are better than you do especially.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Enemies.
Okay. The people who the system.
Let me take him. I gotta finish eating my whatever.
The people that created these systems, these slave trades, all these different things, they more or less might know more about who you are than yourself if they removed and stripped your history from you. So that's just what it is. But again, that's not the point of the conversation. The point of the conversation is, should Black people be Christian or Muslim? And I was just telling you that,
or Black Hebrew Israelite.
Right, either way,
which is what you are.
I'm not.
And then you brought up a map. And then you brought up a map. And then you brought up a map as to one of the reasons why we should be Black Hebrew Israelite. Wait a minute, let me finish. You brought up a map as to one of the reasons why, and I'm telling you that white people have been doing maps wrong for the motherfucking longest. Even still today, they do them wrong.
Okay, and
that's why I brought all of that up.
Okay, and what I'm saying to you is, there's a number of different things, like I said, that points to other things that makes me think about the concept of either religion, God differently. Do I believe in the Bible? I absolutely do. Right? That's what I'm saying to you. Now, what your origins is, how things now progress, all the different spiritual aspects of that can be looked at differently. All those things can be debated, but at the end of the day, like what brother said is, a lot of the things that you're going to be judged on will be based on your character. You know what I'm saying? If you do believe in the end time and all those different things.
Slow down, please. Just hold up for me. Just give me a second. So let's go back. You say you believe in the Bible, right?
Yes, I do.
And then I asked you earlier, is Jesus Christ your Lord and Savior? That's a yes or no question.
I told you that I don't believe his name is Jesus. So no. I said
Yehoshua, what do you call him?
I said Yehoshua.
I said you're still a
two different things.
Is he your Lord and Savior?
Yes.
You're a Christian.
I'm not a Christian because Christianity did not exist during Christ's.
It's the same religion. You just want to call him the original
Christianity. Christianity is just do you worship? Do you believe in Jesus Christ? That's all it is.
Yeah, but even still, the New Testament was written in Greek, so his name would have been Jesus, not Yehoshua.
Hold on. It was not just Greek. There's multiple languages, not just Greek.
Sir, the New Testament originally was written in Greek, sir. His name was Jesus. Yes, it was.
Okay.
The New Testament was written, the original New Testament was written in Greek. His name was Jesus. No, Greek.
In Arabic. No, also.
Are you hearing? No.
You're telling me Greek. I'm telling you fine. What I'm telling you is that I know that it's written in more than one language.
It's written in more than one language now, but the New Testament was originally. Sir, okay.
For the second time, please let people finish their sentences.
Listen. According to their traditions, Jesus didn't write shit. His followers did. They don't know who wrote this. His followers didn't write this. He didn't write this. This was written in Greek, Koine Greek. It wasn't written in all that other shit first. It was written in Greek first.
So,
and your earliest, most complete Bibles are Greek. Your earliest fragments, all that shit is Greek. The earliest things that they're saying is coming out of the New Testament, all that shit is written in Greek.
Okay.
So you saying that that's not his name? That's what they wrote down. Yeah, Jesus. That's what they wrote down. I'm not trying to argue with you over what you think his name was. I'm saying they're calling him Jesus.
Okay.
Jesus the Christ.
Okay.
Do you think do you think Yehoshua is the Christ?
Yes. The appointment.
We're back at square one with you being a Christian now.
But that's not Christian.
It is literally Christian. It is literally Christian.
A Christian.
The Bible says they were first called Christians at Antioch. It was literally Christians.
Yes, a Christian is a follower of a Christ, right? Right? A Christian is a.
Hold on. That book. Just want to ask you. I agree with you, but what I'm saying is, you said in the Antioch. What did you just say? I just didn't get that part.
According to the Christian tradition in the New Testament, they were first called Christians at Antioch.
In what book?
What is that? Acts? I don't fucking know.
Acts. Okay.
Is that Acts? Oh Lord. I want to say
it would be Acts actually.
Is that Acts? Okay.
That would be Acts. But also, who wrote the book?
I'm sorry. I had a
you over there indulging in that goddamn
I had a phone call. I had a phone call. So what happened? What happened?
He wanted you. I asked you, they're first called Christians in Antioch. That's in the book of Acts, right?
Yeah, I think it's Acts 11:26. I want to say.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so we cleared that up.
And supposedly who wrote these books of Acts was supposedly written by who? Paul.
That's what they're saying. That's the tradition.
So okay, but here's the thing: Paul never met
Or Luke.
Christ.
Somebody said Luke. Yeah, I did read somewhere where they said Luke. The same author of Luke wrote Acts. That's what they're saying.
Paul
Yeah,
Paul never met Christ.
Right. We're aware.
Sir, why are you telling us this?
Yeah, you're the Christian, not us. We know. I'm just trying to establish you're a black Christian so we can move along, but we can't because you
We're
jump.
not gonna move along because I'm telling you that I don't see it that way because Paul created the church.
You just said that Yeshua is the Christ. That's what you said.
Because who created the church?
Paul.
Upon this rock I build my church. Who was he talking to?
Peter.
Who was the first pope?
Paul.
The first pope?
Paul.
Peter.
You sure it's not Paul?
Peter.
Okay.
Sir.
So yeah, I already had.
Are you getting ice out the ice tray? What's up?
No.
So okay, let's look. We have to establish who you are and what you are so we can move the conversation along. We're not going to get anywhere if you're just going to be difficult.
Again, dude, like I tell you that, there are people.
Fine. Black people should not follow Yeshua. How about that?
I disagree.
Yeah. Are you familiar how we were introduced to Yeshua?
Yes. Well, hold on. From my understanding, this movement started in Africa.
Is Yeshua African?
Is Yeshua African?
How did it start in Africa?
Because
no. Wait. Just wait for a minute. Is Yeshua an African? This nigga's going to look it up. Jesus Christ, Lois, what was the question you just asked again? I wanted to hear it.
I don't remember what he said.
What did you just ask him? Because we need to come down. I felt like it was a good question. I heard it and I thought about it and I just lost my train of thought when he went on Teacup.
I don't remember.
What did you? Somebody said grok. It is crazy. That nigga hey man. Hey. Okay.
I don't fucking know.
Okay. Because when this game that he's playing with this word Yeshua, I'm sick of it.
Okay.
And I'm like, fine, we'll play it. Is Yeshua African?
So yes, you would have African descent. Yes.
I'm going to make.
He would.
Fuck this shit.
Where would he get it from? Where would he get it from?
So David comes. Well, he comes from the David bloodline.
Listen. Before you start talking, Joseph was not his father. Remember that.
I agree that. Mm-hmm.
Remember, Joseph was not his father.
Mm-hmm.
The only bloodline would be from Mary. So before you start talking, Joseph was not his daddy.
But was not Joseph and Mary kind of like distant cousins?
I don't know. I'm asking you. That's why I'm asking you.
So from what I understand, they were distant cousins. Because they come from the bloodline of David.
Okay, where can we find that?
That's in the beginning. I believe in the.
He said Joseph adopted Jesus. Oh, you already replied to him because I was going to say the same thing. Not you being wrong about Mary's bloodline, but also the guy on the stage. I'm pretty sure that's where the notion comes from that either way, Jesus wouldn't qualify as the Messiah because he's from a cursed bloodline. Either way, you split it. But also, you wanting to call Jesus another name doesn't change the doctrine that you're following. You're still a Christian.
Exactly. So is he? What? Where are we at?
He's trying to look up Mary's bloodline. If Mary and fucking.
Hey man. Hey man. Hey man. Yeshua. That's why I hate when we ask them questions because they just. Yeshua is not an African, sir. If he was a real person, he would have been a Jew Israelite.
Okay, so may I ask you a question?
Black people are not Israelites. Israelites come from the land of Canaan. We're not Canaanites, sir.
How would you call him Jesus if he was Hebrew?
Sir, we don't care about the name. You're still following the doctrine that don't belong to us and has nothing to do with us.
When was the last time you read the New Testament in Hebrew?
So I don't.
You probably read the King James version, right?
I don't necessarily read two things. I don't necessarily read the Bible just by itself. So I read King James. I read the Apocrypha. I read a lot of the different other books that are not necessarily in what people would consider to be like just Christianity per se.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is that I like in terms of like Christianity, in terms of like doctrine, none of the things that I believe, all the denominations underneath Christianity don't fit. That's why I don't necessarily call myself Christian.
What are you, sir?
Doesn't matter.
A follower
of James Bible.
A follower of Christ is a Christian. If you follow the guy out the book, you're a Christian. If you follow his teachings and you believe in him as your savior who died and resurrected for your sins, you're a Christian.
Okay.
Is that so hard to understand? I didn't say I didn't say you have to agree with every Protestant denomination. I'm just saying you are a follower of the created creature Christ. You're a Christian.
All right, for all intents and purposes for this conversation.
Right. Let's move along now. Black people should not be Christian because it was introduced to us through violence, colonialism, oppression, racism, subjugation. Have you ever heard of the doomed verses? Let's get you straight to it. Have you ever heard of the doomed verses?
Doomed verses?
Yes.
Never heard of it.
Yes. In the 15th century, the church came out with the doomed verses, and it's basically telling the European Christians to go into the continent of Africa and reduce everybody to permanent, perpetual slavery. That's what the doomed verses says. This is why you're a Christian. This is why you even have access to a Bible.
I'm very aware with the manipulation of what they use the Bible to be. I'm very aware with that. Yeah,
they didn't use it, just like Lord said earlier to the white guy that was up there. They did not use the Bible wrong. The Bible gives instructions to the Israelites to conquer and colonize the people around them. White people simply took it, and because Paul made it for Gentiles, they did what the Bible said do. Do you agree with Israelites conquering other nations? Yes or no?
Do I believe?
I didn't ask you what you believe. Do you agree with the Bible when it tells Israelites to conquer and colonize other nations? Yes or no?
That's a little weird because when you say
in the Bible, it tells the in the Bible, according to the scripture, God tells the Israelites, I did cut you off because I'm trying to skip us past it so we can get to the other people waiting. In the Bible, God tells the Israelites to go out and conquer and enslave and offer slavery to the nations around them. Do you agree with those verses? Yes or no?
I don't. Like, where are those verses so I can?
Deuteronomy 20, 10 through 18. Listen. Have you read this Bible? Have you read this Bible?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did.
Okay, Deuteronomy 10. Deuteronomy 20, 10 through 18. Start there.
Okay. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. You can sign me off.
That's what I'm asking. Have you read this?
No, I mean, listen, you saying, have I read this? I said, yes, I've gone through it, but, maybe I need to go.
It doesn't mean that you read. That's not what you meant. But I'm glad that you're leaving because you don't know. That's great.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Can you guys sign me off or?
I got you.
Thank you.
And listen, I'm about to make a damn burrito. I'm hungry. Blue Label.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was yelling at my children. Hello.
Hi, can we have your age, please?
30.
Are you a Christian?
No, I was raised as a Christian. I've been indoctrinated for the last 3 years. I'm sorry. It broke up. I couldn't hear you. Could you say that again?
One second. I was asking if you believe in God or if you are an atheist or what now?
I got you. Right now, I believe in me. I always consider inner source. I don't really have a classification of it. I definitely don't believe in Abrahamic God in the way it presents in the Bible. I don't have a real version of what I believe. It's not really based in anything external. I believe in within self. I don't believe that being a Christian or a Muslim or any other religion has served anybody. I believe that it caused a lot of confusion and a lot of basically, I feel like people use religion as a scapegoat for their own faults and inaction in their own lives. So I feel like it doesn't serve anybody, especially not Black people, because Black people actually have their own divine, like our own thing, our own methods of, empowering ourselves. We are already connected to everything on the planet. So it kind of works against us to follow any religious doctrine. The religious doctrine literally takes away our actual power within self. I just really wanted to speak on that. I wasn't trying to come up to be a whatever, I'm not trying to defend any religion. I really stand against it. I feel like people use it as a device of control, and that for Black people, the more you sign up for this religion, the further away from your own power you get. And it's a slippery slope from like the last guy that was up here, you're going from talking about it when you haven't even read it yourself. I think a lot of Black people are Christians due to preachers. They don't even read the damn book themselves, because when you read the book, it make you like, what the fuck? Like I read the book myself for not the whole thing, but 3 years ago when I first saw Unindoctrinated, it was so many things in the book that just don't fucking make sense. And there was a lot in it that just seemed, it's like what you just said. It seemed like someone put that there just to lead people in a specific direction, to make excuses for doing fucked up stuff to people. And the quote unquote God in the Bible seems like a vicious motherfucker. And I just feel like what I feel within myself don't need to take means of deception in order to lead people. I lead with truth, heart, and love. And I feel like if there is a religion, that should be it. It shouldn't need nothing outside of yourself to make anything happen. Every time I get what I call a blessing, it comes from another individual, comes from somebody that got a fucking heart to help. And every time I get hurt, it comes from another motherfucking individual, somebody who got a heart to hurt. So I just feel like if it's in a religion, it should be within itself. All this shit really is ignorant, in my opinion. And I believe, like, if you are going to believe in something, then put the fucking book down and then just live it by what you're doing, not by what a fucking book tell you to do. And even the Jesus in the Bible says that 1,000 times. Well, I mean, not 1,000 specifically, but he says over and over again not to worship. He says over and over again that he is God, you are God. Like, he says it over and over again, and people still try to worship something that told them not to worship him. So it's really weird to hear people arguing about worshiping Jesus. If anything, if you're going to believe in the being or whatever, then I would believe in him as a regular man that just chose to live life as an example to everybody else. He lived life based on love, grace, mercy.
No,
So
he
if you
didn't.
I'm sorry. Say again.
What
I said no, he didn't. Martha, you want to go on mute, please? Because I barely let you up here. Thank you. No, he didn't, Blue. But we're in agreement about everything else. If you agree with the topic, I'm gonna get to Martha. But thank you.
Oh, yeah. No worries. Like I said, I ain't gonna never sit here and act like I done read the whole damn Bible. I done read the parts of it that I was able to use growing up, and I read enough of it to unindoctrinate. So that's pretty much what I've done.
Do you believe in God? Yes or no?
She said no. She said she believed in herself.
She said she believed in herself.
Yeah, I don't believe in an entity of something outside of myself. I believe that I'm connected to everything in the universe. That's how I feel.
Okay. Well, yeah, we agree about majority of what you said. You know, when it gets to talk, the part where it gets to talking about what Jesus said and he said we're God, that's when I be like a fork in the road. I done turned left and y'all keep going.
It's just that I say that because when I do try to help other people pull away from religion, they always talking about, well, I believe in Jesus and Jesus. I'm like, well, even the Jesus you say you believe in told you not to do what you're doing right now. So you're going against the same thing that you're sitting here telling me you worship. So that doesn't even make sense. So I was saying that to make that point.
Yeah. Because I don't think there's anything, girl. I don't think there's anything spiritual about religion at all. Not even a little bit. There's nothing spiritual about what they did with it, how it was put together, who wrote it down. There's nothing divine or holy, none of that. It's just what you said. It looks like somebody put it in there to control people. That's what they did, Blue. That's exactly what they did.
Yeah, even now, when I have because I really stay to myself when it comes to these kind of conversations. I talk a little bit on TikTok, but in real life, but because everybody I know is Christian. So when you try to have this, when you try to give folks their power back, they get mad, they get offended. I've even been called a devil worshiper just because I told people that you can lead with love and that I'm not a Christian. And it's like they think just because I say I'm not a Christian, I worship the devil. I'm like, that's still a religion, even if that's a religion too. So no, I'm not a religion at all. So even with family members,
in Christianity,
talk about
in Christianity, everything that's not Jesus and Yahweh is a false idol or a demon. So yeah.
It doesn't make sense because it's like if you believe in the God that y'all talk about, then why would this God, this almighty power, need to put other people down? Like, doesn't that mean, so if what you believe is real, how is it that your way is definitely the only way and Muslims are not worshiping the right God? Like, I don't get that. Like, wouldn't God be all encompassing? That's like, what the fuck? So anyways, like, that's why I say I don't have the conversation because there is no way to win that argument. Like, I've tried, it doesn't work. I still, when I talk to them, I still say God, but I'm really talking about within self. But if you say that to them, they get offended and they get defensive and start they try to argue, and I just don't have time for it. So I really keep my spirituality to myself because, I mean, honestly, I'm just here to serve myself. And then if I can plant a seed and help somebody else wake up, like somebody helped me wake up, they simply made the statement they don't believe in an Abrahamic God. And when they said that to me, I got scared. I was like,
Amen.
you don't believe in Abrahamic God, then I can't trust you. And then a few weeks later, I started seeing all these little small crumbs that made me question it myself. But when he first said he don't believe in the Abrahamic God, I thought something was wrong. I thought that he was capable of hurting me. And it started to be little small increments of things that happened, small things that Christians said. And I just started from that moment, I just started deconstructing the whole thing. And that's where I found my own space. And it's been peaceful for me. I feel like I walk through the world with more confidence now, knowing that I am the power than I did when I was walking through the world, trying to hope and pray that something else outside of me came out and helped me. So I'm more comfortable here.
Thank you, Blue. I appreciate you telling us. I appreciate you telling us. Martha, Martha. How old are you, Martha?
Yeah, I just wanted to know what she wanted.
Oh, you're on teacup, ma'am. Kappa. Oh, Martha. How? Oh, yeah. I would have left too. Makes sense. Kappa.
Yes.
How old are you?
I'm 69.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Are you
okay.
Christian?
Yeah, I'm 69.
Christian?
No. I don't profess any religion. I'm interested in this topic. Okay, let me start real quick.
Are you black?
Yes, I am black. I'm Afro-Cuban. I was born originally in Cuba. I was born and bred in Cuba.
Do you believe in God?
To America. No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't believe in any God.
Go ahead.
Any God at all. I regard myself as an atheist. I do not believe in anything supernatural. Mm-hmm. Nothing that would supersede humans. I don't think I cannot prove God cannot exist. I'm not interested in proving that either.
What do you think a God is?
God, it's a fiction of imagination for people. That's what I think.
Those are not real. We literally, if I can make up a God right now, would you be agnostic about it? Would you be agnostic?
Absolutely.
You'd be agnostic about a God I just made up on the spot? Ushmush.
Yes.
Ushmush is the creator of the universe. I just made it up. Do you think Ushmush is real?
No.
Why not?
It's a possibility.
Why don't you?
Thing.
No. Stop. Let's we look. Stay with me, please. Don't leave.
Yes.
Stay with me. In my culture, Ushmush is the creator of the universe that has predetermined everything. That is what I believe in my culture. Are you agnostic? Are you agnostic about Ushmush? Yes or no?
Yes.
You think there's a possibility that what I just came up with is real?
Only after you can prove it. If you cannot prove it scientifically, I'm not going to believe in it.
Then that's not agnostic.
Do you know how many gods have existed since the dawn of humanity? It's been over 10,000 gods.
But this is what we're saying, Cop. This is what we're saying. You just said out of your mouth that you can't prove that gods don't exist. That's what you just said, right?
Exactly.
And I disagree.
That's okay.
Because
I can't prove. I can't prove
because
it does not
exist. I just used my imagination to create a god on the spot. Ushmush is my god.
Yes, but your imagination is not proof.
Right.
There is a different concept.
So why be agnostic about it?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. There's no reason to be agnostic about it. All gods are made up.
I used the right.
All gods are made up, every last one of them.
I absolutely agree, but
yes, and we can prove, and we can prove that they're, and we can prove that they're made up when we look at history and religious anthropology. We can literally look at history and see every ancient group of people make up a fucking god. Everybody did.
Yes, absolutely,
literally.
But
are you agnostic about Yahweh?
Okay, maybe we should define what you and I understand as agnostic.
You saying we can't know whether or not, we can't know anything about the existence of these things. Do you think
no,
that's
no,
true?
No. I'm not saying you cannot know. I'm saying you cannot
We can disprove that. Yes, we can.
Okay.
Yes, we can. Because we have all of the evidence pointing towards humans making shit up. That's what humans do.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so stay with, okay, slow down, stop. Okay, right there. We have evidence of humans making up creator gods and creation myth. This is what humans have been doing. Why, sir, are you running from Are you running from a cereal? What's going on? Why are you out of breath?
Are you talking to me?
Why are you out of breath?
Am I? I didn't notice.
I'm not breathing hard. Like, that's you breathing hard. That ain't me.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You said you 60. Sit down, sir. Sit down. Where your lazy boy at? Kick your feet up. Get you some lemonade or something.
I also suffer from asthma. Maybe that's the reason why.
Well, calm down. Calm down.
I didn't understand it.
Yes, calm down. We're not going nowhere. It's not a race. So just relax. Chill out. We chill it. We just chill it. You understand? We just chilling.
Yes.
This is not a debate. I'm not here to get you. We're on the same team for the most part. Okay?
Yes.
Now stay with me. Okay. Now, we have evidence of ancient groups of people coming up with creator deities and creation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna mute you while I'm talking.
Because I keep on breathing.
You good? I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Why are you laughing though? That's not funny, Lord. I'm trying to hold up, OG. Let me. Do you know how to unmute?
I'm not very proficient on computers. I'm 69.
I know, but I don't want to mute you, and then you don't know how to come off mute, and now we spending 5 minutes trying to help you come off mute. So I'm gonna just.
I'm gonna see if I can stop breathing. Maybe
no. Do not stop
breathing.
Yeah, I'm gonna take away my headphones. Maybe that's what's contributing to the problem. Let me take off my headphones.
I wanna let's practice something. I'm gonna mute you, and I'm gonna see if you can unmute. I'm gonna mute you for a minute. Hold on, and then I want you to. Okay, so I just muted you.
To unmute, press on your picture and hit the microphone button.
Yeah, I think.
All righty, there we go. Okay, now let me. Okay, so you did it right. So I'm gonna mute you. I'm gonna mute you, and then I'm gonna let you unmute when I'm. Okay. That nigga said he about to stop breathing.
All right, nigga, you complaining? Let me try to stop breathing. Wow.
Exactly.
Boy, look, man. Hey, they gonna blame it on me.
Exactly.
Let me explain to you what I mean by agnostic.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you just an example. There are some things you cannot either prove or disprove.
Mm-hmm.
The only way you can deal with it is staying neutral until there is proof of what you're saying. Let me give you an example.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say that someone comes to you and says, there is a pair of Jordans, of Nikes, going around Jupiter. If you say that to me, the only thing I can actually do is withhold belief until proven otherwise. Because there is no way for me to go to Jupiter and prove there is a pair of Nikes flying around the Jupiter's orbit.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right. But did you hear what he said about all the gods being made up? And we know that. So why are you agnostic? Like you cannot prove they don't exist. We know they're made up. Also, Senior said your new prompt was going to be black people should not be breathing.
Hey, man, Senior, chill out, man. Senior,
I'm
chill out.
sorry.
Chill out.
Yeah,
I'm not
not you,
talking
not
to you.
you.
You're a senior, but I'm not talking to you. There's a person named Senior in the thing.
Yeah, I'm about to cut the comments because I done threatened y'all twice. And I don't want to keep repeating myself. I don't know why we're still at 24K with over 100 people in here, but that's crazy, y'all. I know it's Monday morning, but get your coffee, get something. Like, wake up. Come on, y'all.
Tap the screen now. Yeah. So, where were we?
On the agnostics thing.
Yeah. So, ancient people were polytheistic for the most part.
Yes.
Meaning during the time of antiquity, humans have always believed in multiple super beings. You understand?
Yes, I know.
This whole idea of there just being one and none other, that is recent. That's a recent development. And you can see it. You can see it in real time how Yahweh goes from tribal deity of the Levant to absorbed into the Canaanite pantheon with his consort Asherah, to they drop Asherah off and he keeps going and he becomes the most high. That's a deity getting an upgrade. That's cultural religious development over time. This is the telltale sign of humans making shit up and then adding shit and then adding shit and then adding shit. Do you understand?
Absolutely, yes.
So there is no reason to be agnostic about that thing. Now, what we just did, we can do that for every other deity that has ever been worshipped that has a name. Because if they can't name it, we don't know what the fuck they're talking about. The people who cannot name their God, they're either talking about energy or they're talking about the universe. Those are not gods, though. So there is no reason to be agnostic about energy. We know energy exists. There is no reason to be agnostic about the universe. We know the universe exists. We're living in it. So we got to scratch those off. Those are not gods. Gods are men in the sky. We know for a fact that men in the sky are not real.
Yes.
Right. So
yeah,
the only reason why hold on, I'm almost through. The only reason why people feel that God has not been disproven is because they have adopted what's called philosophical monotheism. And philosophical monotheism takes a word that is the word God has always been used to refer to a man in the sky. They're still using it to refer to a man in the sky. But when they're debating and when they're having conversations, they use what's called philosophical monotheism, where they take this word that is used for a white man in the sky. They take the word God and they make it abstract and they make it metaphysical and philosophical to the point where you have to be agnostic about it because they've made the definition so broad and so all-encompassing that they're saying God is everything. That is not true. That is not correct. God is not everything. God is not love. God is not energy. God is not time, space, matter. No, gods are men in the sky. You take yourself back to who was using that word before Christianity. What was the word used? What was the What was the word used to refer to prior to Christianity? What was it used to refer to after Christianity? And why are they using it differently now? It's because they only use it differently now when they're debating. When they go home and close their doors, they're talking about a white dude in the sky. They're talking about the Father. Well, the Father in their religion is a white man. It's literally a white dude. That's who that is. European. It's a European concept. They're referring to a Eurocentric deity. It's not ours. There is no reason to be agnostic about God unless you're saying, hey, look, I accept the definition of God that the debate bros and field bro, metaphysical, ontological, I accept their definition of God because I want to have a conversation with them. I say no. No. The only reason why the definition of that word changed is because Christians changed it. I want to convert these motherfucking Germans. They're calling this nigga with a white beard God. I need that. That's it. Ain't no reason to be agnostic. I don't know God. There's no evidence that God ain't. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because what is a God? God is, according to history, a white dude. Odin, Thor, Freya, Tyr, the god of thunder. That's mythology. Odin is mythology. And even if you play along with their game and you go further along, we modulate farther in history, God becomes the word for the monotheistic deity of the Judeo-Christian worldview. The Judeo-Christian worldview is based off of Yahweh, a Middle Eastern Levantine statue from the desert. What are we talking? Like, do you understand?
Yes.
So there's 4 gods. There's only 4 gods. Either you're talking about energy, you're talking about the universe, you're talking about the statue from the Levant, or you're talking about Odin. All of those are 2 of those are not gods, and the other 2 we can look at the anthropology surrounding them and demonstrate that these are made up.
Yes, I absolutely agree with that.
Yeah. So at 69, the next thing that you should be saying is, oh, these gods are made up and we can demonstrate it. All of them.
Probably yes. I will have to do some research on it. There are thousands upon thousands and thousands of gods and deities of all kinds, and not one has been proven to be real. See? So,
on top of that, there's evidence against them. You understand?
Yes.
There's evidence against the existence of these deities. Because every culture, you have to use your common sense. If the Yoruba culture is saying Olodumare created the universe, and the Babylonians are saying that the god Marduk split Tiamat in half and created the universe, and the Chinese are saying such and such created the universe, and the Indians are saying this, and the Zoroastrianism is saying that, and the ancient Egyptians are saying Aten created the universe. We have to figure out, why does every last one of these groups have a different creation story and a creator deity? Why do they all have a different one? And who is telling the truth? Somebody said, let's go Tiamat. Could it be possible that everybody's lying or not lying, that everybody has made up a story? Yes, that could be the case, and that is the case, because you can see it for yourself. Because deities do not transcend culture. That means that Wherever the culture goes, so goes the deity. There is no God that has spread without humans taking the culture and the God to other places. If not for that, we don't even, what are we talking about? See, you got to understand.
Yes, I agree with that.
See, you got to understand. Not only have we, I'm talking about everybody, not only have we adopted a definition of God that comes from a worldview where they're saying there's only one. That's monotheism, Judeo-Christian worldview. Not only does our definition of God come from them, they have they have conquered and colonized 80 to 90% of the world.
Yes.
So we're talking about 80 to 90% of the world's population accepting a definition of the word God that's not what it is. The amount, listen, I know I might be the only person that's going to say this, but the amount of people that believe something or accept something don't make it true.
Yes, no, I know that. That's a fallacy.
Right.
I think it's called ad populum.
Yes.
In Latin. Yes.
So if I say God is
one,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, but if that's one of the arguments that I've been having with some of my friends, because they say, how can you prove 1 billion people wrong? And my answer to that is, before Copernicus and before Giordano Bruno and before Kepler, every single person in the known world thought that the earth was flat, and they were all proven wrong. So the amount of people that believes in something does not make it true.
Right. And to your same point that you're making about them, they haven't proven it right. Why do you need to prove it wrong? Even though you can.
Exactly.
That's what he was just walking you through. But like, they don't put that same standard on themselves. What do you mean? Just because 1 billion people are wrong together doesn't mean they're right. Like,
yeah, and they most definitely are wrong.
Yeah. Yes.
And let us not forget, it was spread everywhere through violence. Like, of course, there's a lot of numbers. That was the goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking about this yesterday. Have you ever seen a debate about the existence of God and they're not talking about the Judeo-Christian deity? Have you ever seen one? I haven't.
Never.
Yes. It's in you. I mean,
you like 10 minutes ago, y'all. Caps are for mods, please. I don't want to keep going back and forth muting y'all for 30 seconds. And then I'm going to mute you for the whole live and you're going to be
I already did, because she's done that multiple times. Like, bitch, I don't care what you have to fucking say about your ramblings in your fucking head. Go yell at somebody else, bitch. Y'all are disgusting.
Why
like we had somebody in there. Why can't she tell me? What did I do? I muted that motherfucker too. Y'all are stalkers. Something is wrong with y'all. Something is literally wrong with y'all. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
I don't understand what's going on. So
she ain't talking to you.
I'm gonna log out.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna mute myself. Thank you. Thank you very much for your time.
Mm-hmm. Well, Lord, you done ran Unc off, man.
No,
you talking to him?
No, I'm just saying, like you. I put something in the chat. I'm having a whole nother conversation with somebody else, right? The motherfucker at me. Don't tag me, bitch. Tag your mama and ask her what I said. Don't tag me. Tag your fucking mama and ask that what I said.
Yeah. Let me finish what I was saying before we move on. So if you go, it's a little experiment. If you go and look up debates on whether or not God exists, does God exist? Is there a God? Every video, every debate every monologue, every lecture, they're going to be pointing towards Judeo-Christian worldview. I call it
right, because they don't care about y'all's gods. Yeah. They don't care about the gods you had before they encountered you. They don't care about the other gods you worship now. You'll never hear a debate about Vishnu or Brahma. You don't hear that because they don't care about your gods, because their God is the one that they're talking about. They have I don't understand why y'all don't see this, that they have elevated their gods right above you, just like they have elevated themselves above you. Right? You don't never hear nobody debating about Vishnu and Brahma or Olodumare. You don't hear that. Every time they talk about whether or not this God is real, it's their God. And just like they have taken everybody's religion and usurped it and placed their God on top, that's how the fuck they do with themselves. And the fact that black Christians, black people that believe in this God don't see this is fucking crazy.
I mean, I swear you just read my mind. That's exactly what I was about to say. I mean, word for word, that's exactly what I was about to say. So, yeah.
This nigga in the comments said the coochie is a portal for real, though. Just really sit and think about it. Whoa.
You have, the thing is, you have people that will say, well, what do you think is the cause and effect? They got you fighting over whether their God is higher than someone else's. They got y'all thinking whether their God is higher than somebody else's God. Whether their God from the Levant area is higher than somebody else's God. While they put themselves over everybody, now they're putting the God that they worship over everybody. Right? And no, y'all don't see the correlation. Y'all do not see the correlation. I don't know. I'm just, you know what? I'm just saying, like, I people come in here and are like, and Barr just, until Barr said what he said just now, I never even really thought about it like that. But they've put themselves over you, and they've managed to make you put their God over yours too. And you think you're going to be in heaven sharing the same heaven with these motherfuckers? You think you're going to be in heaven? You think you're going to be in heaven sharing the same heaven with these motherfuckers? We just had a fucking white man, Christian, that came up here and said he doesn't see anything wrong with enslaving people. Oh, y'all hear that? Y'all hear that, Michael Jackson? He don't see anything with enslaving people. The people is you.
Telling Prince on you too.
No, that's, I have.
You up here playing Michael Jackson?
No, what is that? I got serious, and so it just.
It's
whatever. Yeah. the that's you. Like what? Right? You think if God came down right now today, what is today? March 30th, 2026, and said, I gather all my elect. Who you think they gonna think they talking to? Who you think babies they gonna be smashing against the wall? It ain't gonna be theirs. It's gonna be yours. Yeah. Y'all got a 50K, and y'all we need to get these shares to 100 too.
Yeah.
50K and 100 shares. If everybody in here does one share, we'll be at 100. We just need 46 more shares to go.
Black, what's up?
Hello.
What's up, Black?
I just been listening and enjoying the conversation.
Yeah, I know Black stole my name, right? I told her it's only room for one. That's why she ain't been up here in a minute. have to make an executive decision.
I'm about to change it. I swear I'm about
Somebody
to
has
change
to go. Nah, what's up, Black?
Nothing. How are y'all? How are you?
I don't know. The white man threw me off, and then the black dude, I had to go make some coffee after him.
I showed my mom your video on YouTube when you were giving your commentary on China. I was about to call it Black China, but on China McClain's video.
Oh yeah.
Child, just applause all night. I'm trying to get her out. I'm trying to get her out because she's Muslim. I'm trying to pull her out. Trying to get her out, child. I'll let y'all know on the progress.
I'm doing the same thing with my damn sister. Come on out of there, girl. Come on out.
Get your ass out of there right now.
Yeah. And it is not the same thing as what they do. People need, but I feel like even though you know that, maybe someone needs to hear that. What you're doing is not the same thing as someone proselytizing and forcing their religion. Yes, because it is a fact that all religions are man-made, and these Abrahamic ones they are tools for control.
Yeah.
With that in mind, encouraging people in your family to think their way. There's a snake in my boot. Encouraging people in your family to think their way out of this is not the same thing as what they're doing.
Right.
You understand? So yes, we can support what you are doing because it's not the same thing as what they do. And they try to lump us, the people who are on the agnostic sideline, leaning Christian, try to push us in the same box as them. But it's like, if you would just take some time to understand what's going on and the context as they love so much, you'd understand it's not the same.
It's like them being friend. It's like them trying to say like you're in slavery, but I'm trying to indoctrinate you into freedom or something. Like I'm trying to help you out.
That's exactly the type of shit they think in their head. They don't say it out loud, but that's exactly what they probably think. Yeah. But yeah, Black Atheists, I support, what you're doing with your mom. And anyone who's, even if you just tell them like, hey, look, I think you should look into it for yourself. Yes, they should. They should. And so, tell a friend and encourage a friend, support a friend. You want to challenge harmful, especially if the person means something to you. Hell, hey, look, I want to see you think. Show it to me. I want to see it. You're my friend. We've been friends for 10 years. And I know you're a Christian, but in that book, it tells them to XYZ. What do you think about that? Well, I just, I don't have Christian. Let me go use the restroom. Hold on. But let me finish my thought before I go. Yeah, I don't have Christian friends, but if I did, I'd be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think about it? I want to pick their brain. I want to know how you feel about it.
Yeah, and you gotta be prepared also for the answers you might get. Cause I pointed out grape in the book, and bitch turned around and told me, well, if that's what God that's what God said, then I was like,
I'm not laughing at I'm laughing at the Yeah. Mm-hmm. But no, we support you, Black.
Thank you.
But go ahead and change your name because
I'm keeping it out. Just a big claw. Keeping it.
I don't know who came up with it first, but goddamn it,
you definitely
I'm about to do it.
100% had it first. 100%.
I'm gonna do what the white people do. I'm gonna come out with I'm gonna get my shit, even though somebody else came up with it first. I'm gonna get it patent, so it's mine. I can take all the credit for another black person's.
That's so rude. That's so rude.
Don't let Petty hear me say that. You know she. I know her face red in the motherfucker right now. Nah.
She ain't even gonna like that. I'm too black for my face to get red.
Yeah, she ain't gonna like that either. She is, man. Sax? There's a snake in my boot, god damn it. Sax,
peace to everyone.
I gotta use the restroom.
What happened to me?
But there's some people up here that can talk to you while I'm gone, so.
All right. Well, hi everyone. I actually just came up to quickly agree with the prompt.
That's exactly why I said. That's exactly why I said that hat and mustache. Because nigga, you the snake in my boot. That's why. Say it again, nigga.
Man, look, I just knew you like see nah, bro. Let me go use the restroom, but go ahead, y'all talk to Sax.
How old are you, Sax?
Oh, I'm 30, huh?
Sax, am I saying that right?
Yes, my name is Love. Y'all can call me Love.
Are you said you agree with the background?
I do. 1 second, I'm trying to handle my son too. But I do agree because I guess I'm taking a spiritual approach to it, but I still agree with the host with what he was saying about how even energy and what some of us like to call source energy is God and all of that. It's still, to me personally, it's like what you make of it and how like the action you put behind it or of how you're believing it. But as far as the indoctrinations of like Christianity and all the rest of them, it's just an indoctrination just to keep us still mentally enslaved, like, you know, thinking we're free when we're
What's
actually
a
not.
spirit? What is a spirit?
A spirit? Well, I mean, the spirit can be a few things.
Like what?
Like it's still energy as well.
I would have to disagree with that.
Yeah, I mean that's why I'm asking, because either y'all will say, either y'all will call something that is literally, it's simply already just energy. Y'all call it spirit. It's the same thing he was saying about God. Like people call the universe God. Like, why are you doing that? The universe is the universe. And they mean two different things.
I mean, I don't know. I guess there's different approach to it, I guess, of what I have, because we're different panels that I've been on, they'll say like, you know, I am God and things like that. But that's where I was saying it's more so how you perceive it, not just saying you are God, but what are you doing? Are you being God-like or Christ-like? Not just believing in the sky daddy.
But what does Christ-like mean? Like, what do y'all think Christ did to be like?
No. I don't follow Christ. I'm saying the teachings of him, not him.
Right, and they were terrible. But you said you were spiritual. That's why I asked what a spirit was.
I mean, it's still energy. Everyone has spirit, but everyone does not have soul.
Spirit means breath. So there's a spirit and a soul. What is a soul then?
It's part of what you guys, I guess, would call the universe.
Like,
I want y'all to
she's not asking, she's asking what it's part of. She's asking what is it? Like you keep you saying it's energy. Like I don't like when people say that. I don't understand that. Like, you know, energy is the capacity for something to do work.
Exactly.
So like a verb. So like when elements of matter moves around and forms things, that matter, the energy of that matter, is forming something. So like energy is not something in particular. So like I struggle to understand that too.
Yeah, and that's why I asked, because y'all are never able to answer, and it's really more for you guys. Like I
It's
want y'all
more
to
of a
think about what
knowing,
you're
like it's not
saying,
just something
but
we
you
can
don't
just
know because I'm asking you and you can't answer me.
a knowing once you have it, that's what I'm saying. Is not really to be described or say it is it because it's simply a knowing. So to like
Knowing of
question somebody
what
what is
though? Because spirit means breath, but you're saying like spirit is energy and soul is the universe. No, it's not. You understand what I'm saying?
Is she a Christian? I mean, she's not a Christian. She's spiritual.
She broke down. She stopped working. Now the batteries went out.
No, I was actually tending to my son once, but no, I'm still here.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, I don't stand under, but I could understand.
Girl,
like I'm
get
also
the
here to
fuck
learn as
out of
well.
here.
Just because I changed the word, like what is so funny, like that, like
Because it's just unnecessary, but that kind of leans into what you're doing with spirit and soul. Like that's unnecessary.
and I just said that is how I perceive it. I never said that that's just what it is. Like
What does
that's what I'm
spirituality
saying.
do for you?
Completely changed my life because it freed me mentally of not being indoctrinated by whatever I was taught, which was Christianity. It taught me how to
So
be
you still think you
spiritual.
have like access to a God, so to speak, but you just don't think it's like Christianity or
No. I don't believe in any gods that's been made up from past or present. And that's what I was saying. Source energy is just what it is.
But
So if
didn't
there
you just say
was
you're Christ-like though?
No, she was
yes,
talking about.
I said
She said that.
I try to be Christ-like, as in what the things that he taught, not just saying he is my God or
but
a
what
God
he
and I
taught
am to
was
follow him.
terrible.
Yeah,
The things that he
Follow the Old
taught
Testament.
to not go around like just doing certain things. Is just how you live, how you are doing things as
what did the Christ do that you're trying to emulate?
just pretty much being it's really just being a good person that just like I'm trying to find the words. It's just
This is
simply like
not I'm not being it's not a trick question. I'm genuinely asking, what did Christ do that you're trying to emulate?
for one, like helping people, not doing whatever the lens of whatever people doing as far as pretty much just good or bad, just simply making the right decisions for things and not being led astray. Be the leader, not the follower. It's just what I'm trying to say as a whole.
I don't know if you answered my question.
She's answering any of the question.
Because all of y'all, like, it's like four of y'all asking me questions thinking it's funny, and I'm just gonna drop the panel because clearly it's just not my panel. Like, no, it's not even, no, I'm glitching. It's not. I'm just seeing no one's like minded like me. Y'all all have a different perspective of nothing
Because you're
about
not really
source or
answering, and
be,
that's why I
because
asked you
we
the
are
questions that I
like,
did. Because when I ask y'all these questions, you can't really substantiate what you're saying. And I know where you're coming from, but you don't even understand what you're doing. So that, like, when I ask y'all, I know that because of the way that you answer.
So when you say you're Christ-like, you're talking about Jesus, right?
I'm referring to the consciousness part, not the man or whatever was made up as the man, the person. I'm
Okay.
talking about that's what I'm saying, the knowing, because it's in your mind.
What is Christ consciousness? What is that?
It's the knowing, it's the awakening part of realization of things that have been taught to us, or things like that that have just been lied about, that you can now have a mind simply to overlook that and start looking and finding your own ways of how to do things, instead of telling people, or excuse me, having people tell you what to do. That's a part of anything, is part of as far as your life.
And where does the Christ come into that? Because that just sounds like consciousness to me, or
That's what
social
people call it.
awareness.
Like I believe that's where the confusions come in. People call it Christ consciousness, but I'm calling it. It is just a consciousness.
Can I ask a question? May I ask
Who's gonna stop you?
now, well, I'm asking if she would like to engage in dialogue with me. That was more of the reason. Yeah, I wasn't asking you. Nah, well, you thought I was asking you.
Cause y'all had a fit when I did this. I was like, they were like, no, don't do that to us.
That was wild.
Who's gonna stop you niggas? I had to put my hand out and gave y'all the go ahead. Y'all.
Listen, you already on thin ice, nigga. Just mute up.
My bad.
Sax, do you mind if I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to guess you mean yes, I may ask you a question, and not yes, you mind. So
I just said simply yes.
Okay. So I think that my question is this. When you're talking about consciousness and you say that they call it Christ consciousness, did you ever stop to ask yourself why they called it Christ consciousness?
No.
Okay. So do you understand that the affect of Christ is not a positive one, especially the Christ that we see that is within the New Testament scriptures?
I'm sorry, say again.
Okay, not a problem. So I said you do realize that the affect of Christ is not a positive one, especially the Christ that is contained within the New Testament scriptures.
Yes.
Okay, so then why wouldn't you question why they called something Christ consciousness when you understand that the affect is not positive?
But I just was saying, I was talking about consciousness itself. Like I just said that it is called Christ consciousness, but I before coming on the pen, I said I don't follow Christianity. I don't do the Bible thing, new or old.
No,
so
that's
like,
fine.
I'm learning to just be free. So it's not the fact that I don't know that clearly Christ,
But then
that
you
they
said
were writing and
Christ-like.
talking about.
Like, that's what threw everybody off. You said Christ-like.
Right. And then you're saying Christ consciousness. And I think that my
It's just the
overarching.
words, and that's where I think everybody thinking it's just, oh, it's so funny. I'm just using the
Because
words,
words mean
but
things.
I
That's
mean,
what I was explaining about spirit and
Right.
soul. Words mean things. You can't just say words and expect us to know that you're talking about something different.
Right. And I think my overarching point is the thing that disheartens me about Black people is how they love to think deeply and to be deep thinkers about shallow shit. Right? Y'all love to sit around and just be deep about shit that is so fucking shallow. And while you're talking about this Christ consciousness and being aware of something to where nobody can tell you what to do and you see the truth for what it is, you never once stop to ask yourself, why am I calling it Christ consciousness? Why is it that everyone else is calling it Christ consciousness?
because for me right now, it's a part of my unlearning and relearning. So yes, I'm still gonna end up using the words, but and I'm trying to re-break them down without the words Christ in them. But that still doesn't mean that I just follow it because I came from it, and I'm just like I'm not intentionally trying to use the words, but that's how it's coming out because that's how I known it coming from up under it now. So relearning other things that I have not been taught. So the words are just gonna come out, and I did not mean to just come out Christ this and Christ that because I do not follow that because I know that is now was just a mental prison that I've been coming out of. So I do apologize for saying it in the manner of like, oh, I follow Christ, but I'm spiritual. Like, no, I'm just saying it of the knowing it as the knowing now of just expanding my mind.
Okay. Well, I would just implore you to really think about all the things that you're thinking deeply about, and it's really just some kind of shallow shit. That's all.
Yeah, because according to them,
Okay.
yeah, because according to them, the Christ is the anointed one. It's the anointed one. But it's like I guess I don't really know. I never understood what Christ consciousness is. The anointed one consciousness? Like
No,
it
it's a part of a different part that deals with your chakras, but how everybody's already been laughing at me, there's no reason to sit here and explain that shit either. So that's what I'm saying. That goes along with the Kundalini and the chakra system. So
the
I feel like they
the
want to say
kuna the
almighty.
what? What you say, Black? Hold
I feel
up,
like
say.
they want to say, I feel like they want to put Christ in like a position of an almighty. So they think they have like this almighty higher than thou type of consciousness, but they have to put a type of God in there because that's what they believe.
What who?
No, she was talking to me. So what is the Kundalini? You said the Kundalini?
The Kundalini energy.
What is that?
It is the serpent energy that everyone has, and it deals with your chakra systems from the root chakra on up to your crown and third eye. And that's where the crystals is. So that's what I'm saying. It's at the top of your mind, which is why people just put some people refer to it as the Christ consciousness, but it's just the consciousness of opening your third eye. It is not just putting Christ on top of it to say is higher and mightier than anything that anybody has taught us through indoctrination. That's not
You see what I mean about thinking deeply about shallow shit?
That's exactly what I was about to say, Patty. I was about to bring it back because that's exactly
We went from Christ consciousness to Hinduism.
What?
So we're bouncing around to different religions.
We're doing
no, because that whole system is still what was first. and like everything else, it has been taken and whitewashed and then respread back through. So that's again why I said I didn't want to further go into it, because clearly I'm just gonna be laughed at and plugged for like every little thing that I say, and clearly y'all are not where like I'm at with it. Y'all just say, oh, it's separate, so why are you mixing
If
it
you don't want
together?
to be up
But
here, you
I've
don't
done my
gotta be up
research.
here.
But I've done my research, so that's why I even joined the panel. So I didn't even know I would be laughed at
But
for real, like
okay, well,
just for
listen.
spreading a
Let
different
me
point of view.
let me just say
What happened was you thought we was gonna agree with you because I remember you commenting in the chat. I like it here, right? You heard us
Yeah.
laughing at the Christians when they say dumb shit, but you thought we were gonna agree with you. So now you can't believe we're laughing at what you're saying. Some of it is dumb. It doesn't make any sense. And if you don't want to be up here,
Because
you don't
clearly
have
that's
to
what
be.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If you clearly don't agree with it, why laugh at somebody?
Because it's funny.
That
If
just
you
don't
don't want
make
to be up
sense.
here, you don't have to be.
Okay, and that's fine, but take the ride, ask your police. Like, I didn't even come up here doing all of
okay,
that. I
but
just came up here
beyond
talking.
hold on, beyond the laughing, because it is a little bit laughable. But you said that you've done your research. Y'all not with it where I'm at it with it, because you know I've done my research. You've done research, but you have not asked the question, why am I calling it Christ consciousness? Like
Because
it's
that's the latter
no, let
part.
me
So
finish. Let me
again,
finish.
no,
Let me finish.
you
Let me
always said
finish.
I'm
Let me finish.
overthinking
Let me
shallow.
finish. Let me
No, like
finish.
that's
Let me
wild as hell.
finish. I don't want to mute you. I don't.
I mean, go ahead.
No. I know that was Ariel. Ariel gonna be like, she said, go ahead. So I did it.
Your wish.
Right. I know that's Ariel. This is what I'm saying. This is I'm so irritated, and let me tell you why. Because it's too close to this whole Nick Cannon, Amber Rose conversation. Like these niggas, like as educated as Nick said, oh, I've done the research, and he's always touting the education that he's had and the reading that he's done and the conversations that he has. But it's almost like you guys find out one piece of information and you stop researching. It's like a new nugget
I
of
go to the moon. They find out one thing and go to the moon with it. For real.
And it's like, stop doing that. Be like, oh my God, that's such interesting information. Let me keep researching. Let me keep going.
I never said I stopped researching, so that's what I'm saying. You're
But it
stopping me
sounds, the
immediately and trying to
conversation
say I'm
sounds
over
like,
explain. Like,
no,
go
it's
ahead.
the conversation sounds like you have stopped
No,
researching.
it sounds like you know, but I just said I haven't. So you cannot assume and mute my mic.
No,
so
I
you
didn't
can keep going on.
assume. I did not assume. I made a
That is
statement.
clearly,
Honey, do you understand what
man,
statements
that is,
are?
man,
My statement was that your conversation sounds like the things that you are saying gives me the impression, the intimation that you are making by these arguments is that you have stopped researching.
Right. I'm out of here. That's wild as hell.
Well, what y'all don't understand
The
is
thing
that
is, go
she's on
ahead
a,
because you don't want anybody to talk anyway. You just want to be able to go ahead. And I don't know why you're speaking, Eugene. Right? I don't know. No one asked you anything. We haven't introduced you to this conversation. You didn't have to come up here and hold her cat. She was
bye.
You still
that
coming
man's
off
name
of mute.
is Eugene.
You still coming off of mute. Nobody said
Lawrence.
anything to you.
Lord, hold her.
No one
cat.
said anything to you.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
What's up, bro? I love your channel.
You're not black, are you?
I'm a Christian, but I still really like you.
What are you doing? Are you sliding out of the bed? Are you sliding out of the bed right now? What's all that noise?
He trying to slide out of them clan clothes.
Yeah.
He's trying to slide out there.
I can't see shit in this damn thing. Yeah, you just came from the rally? Is Mima cooking stew?
Y'all are wild.
Mima's cooking the stew, ain't she?
I'm actually not even at home.
Oh, you over Uncle Earl's house?
I'm at my day program.
We know you're not at home. We know them rallies can't be too close to
He's
home.
about to put a fresh possum on the grill.
We know them rallies can't be too close to home.
Sorry, this is black only. Sorry.
Are you black?
Okay. So I'm not black.
Right. What's your first name?
William.
What's your middle name?
Michael.
William Michael Storm?
No, that's my real last name isn't online, but I trust you with it. You seem like a pretty good guy.
Yeah. What's your last name?
Listen.
It's Paymer.
Listen. And Bar,
William
this is
Michael Paymer.
this is what you get for making all them civil rights jokes, Bar. You get white people saying, now listen, you're a real good color. I trust you as a color.
He's one of the good ones.
Right. This is what you get, Bar.
I didn't mean it like that.
Keep talking, William. Go ahead, William.
Encouraging is crazy.
When's your
It
birthday?
seemed like a good individual.
You say your last name is what did you say his last name was?
Paymer.
Hamer?
Paymer. It's a German name.
Yeah. William Michael Paymer. Can we have your birthday?
July 27, 2000.
Perfect. Can I get your social for verification?
What? No, you're asking for too much. No.
Oh, well, you already went too far.
Yeah, we're gonna open a line of credit in your name. I know we're gonna get approved. With a name like William Michael Hamer.
Yeah.
Maybe federal are gonna approve me day one. They're gonna call me on the phone. You've been approved, Mr. Hamer.
I don't think you would do that.
Right. So why won't you give us your social?
That's not something I give out.
All right.
Is that you scraping grits out the bowl?
Hey, I just made my burrito. I'll leave yours on the back porch.
Mr. Hamer. You a Christian, you're a white man,
Yeah,
German. You're German?
Wait a minute now, Bar. Don't interrupt the man. He was talking about what a good colored you were.
Immigrant.
William, let's go back to
I
talking
wasn't
about
talking
how
about his color. I just as an
No,
individual.
you were talking about him being a real good color, that you trust him. Go back to that. Don't interrupt him, Bar.
As an individual, he seems like a pretty good person.
Mm-hmm. And how do you know that?
Yes. Did you hear him making them civil rights jokes and you thought jokes and you
Civil
said
rights joke.
Yeah,
After I watched
I
this
know you
channel, seemed like a
Right.
pretty cool guy.
That exactly.
I don't really know. I was just trying to be kind and generous.
Because I needed that, right?
I don't know what you need. I just try to be respectful.
Reparations. I ain't talking about no dollars. Reparations. Petty know what I need. Yeah, reparations.
Reparations.
All right,
Don't
William.
you? Everyone got them but us.
I believe in reparations.
You said believe it?
Individually considered.
It's faith-based.
Like if someone was
You say
messing
you
with your
believe in
family or
reparations
something,
individually?
I would give you distributive reparations if I had the means.
All right, we done went too far. I done took my joke and I don't know where we at now.
If you watch his channel, you know we didn't want you up here, right? Because I saw you asking in the chat, is this only for black
Yeah,
people?
I haven't watched your show in a while.
Doesn't it say black people right there on the background?
Yeah. I can drop down if you want.
Yeah. You could have not requested in the first place, but
Yeah, I think the clan stew is ready.
I wouldn't do that to you, man.
I know. That's what they all say, brother. And they do it anyway. What's all
Hey,
that noise?
William.
That man clan suit got a zipper. It's Velcro in the front.
William, leave the bottom of the suit on. Leave the dress part on. Just take the hood off, William. We don't need to hear you taking off all the garb. Just leave the bottom part on.
Hey, his junk got the red cross. His junk got the red cross on it.
Right.
Think it's a Knights Templar.
Nice Templar.
You have a lot to learn, young man. William Michael Hamer. There's a school shooter for you.
School shooter. Come on, man. That was rude.
Y'all the ones do it. We don't do
I'll see you later,
was
man.
requested up here.
Hey. A Velcro clan suit is crazy.
Listen, he
come out that bitch one whoosh, the whole thing come off together.
Look at Papa the agnostic talking about let the man speak.
Yeah, we know.
Like, we don't fuck with y'all.
Yeah.
No, when he was making all that noise, Senior said his hood must be stuck. Couldn't get that motherfucker off his head.
I can't see a damn thing.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not saying we're not appreciative.
You seem like a good one. I can tell you're one of the good ones, Bar.
I have ADHD, and I hate when y'all do that. What does that have to do with anything? You had enough sense to type that in the comments. You had enough sense to ask if this was only for Black people, and then proceeded to still request up here. Don't use the tism. Don't use that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so Black people should not be Christian, Muslim, or Black Hebrew Israelite. If you disagree, come on down. If you're Black, come on down.
Hey, Indigo. Not too much.
I had to look at my phone. I was like, wait, what did it say?
What?
Ariel,
the
please.
dude.
You gotta swap the shirt out.
I'm so tired of these people talking about, that's all they do on YouTube, be talking about atheism this, atheism that. Brother, don't nobody care about no fucking atheist. I don't give a fuck about atheism. I promise I don't. If a God, listen, the dude on YouTube that keep talking about what is atheism, hey man, fuck atheism. If a God come down tomorrow, we ain't atheists no more. Is we gonna praise and worship that motherfucker? Of course not.
Nope.
Ain't gonna be no atheist. Who gives a fuck about being an atheist? That's not the point. Even if there is a superhuman mind, Black people should not be Christian or Muslim or Black Hebrew Israelite. I'll be trying to use the whole atheist. I don't give a fuck about no. I'll change my name. My name would be. It don't even sound right if I put something else.
Good, because then I can keep my name.
Your God rants.
Are you gonna keep?
I'm gonna keep it. And I'm gonna be my own Black.
It's gonna be Bagar. Booger. Be Black God rants. How about that? And see, you gonna be looking foolish now because your name gonna be Black Atheist. Ain't gonna be no need of no atheist no more.
I don't give a damn. I'm keeping it.
And then you gonna be up here like that. You gonna be up here talking about atheist consciousness.
No, I ain't gonna be. I ain't gonna be debating. You know what? Just keep the name. Just to be a rebel.
What do you propose we should be? I don't know. Free from religion. Religion is for slaves. Religion is for slaves. Jesus Christ. If I can't practice my oppressor slave religion, what should I practice? Hey, it's the mystery of life. What to do with myself without the slave religion. That's the mystery of life, I guess.
But y'all really be bad at all of the things. Like, you can practice typing, practice reading, practice comprehension, practice math. I don't fucking know. Practice spelling. Do something else.
If black people can't be Christian, what should they be? How about snowboarding? Go snowboard.
Go on vacation. Nigga.
Go paint, nigga, paint.
Damn.
When was the last time? No, seriously. When was the last time you niggas drew yourself? Like, drew yourself. Draw. Damn. It's more to life than the Eucharist. Niggas, man. I need, goddamn it, there's a snake in my boot. Shit, go watch. Go and watch. Literally, go and watch paint dry. Like, literally, go and watch it. It's more to life than religion. Jesus Christ. Yeah. But yeah, black people, it's time to wake up and free your mind from religious ideology. You know, we spend our whole lives reading the same 4 verses out this big ass, they call it a library. The Bible's not a book, it's a library. You niggas reading 4 verses. Literally. John 3:16, one of the Proverbs, one of the Psalms, and Genesis 1:1. Is that 4? Proverb, Psalm, John 3:16, Genesis 1. Yeah. That's all y'all got.
Free your mind, and the rest will follow. I don't know. Sound like sound advice to me.
Ain't Copper the 69-year-old?
Yeah, that's the agnostic.
Hey man, still in the request. Go on, look. You too old to eat Whataburger. Go on down to the where they sell neck bones at?
The gas station.
Go on down there, get you some neck bones, man. Some pinto beans and green beans, and get you a neck bone plate, man. Cornbread, little cabbage, you know, just something, man.
Hey, listen, W.
Somebody said Arby's, man. Get your disgusting. That's disgusting.
Of course it was senior. Of course it was. Of course it was.
Disgusting.
Listen, I done cooked. Okay. I done washed dishes. W me, because I don't be eating. I done put my ingredients to use. Love that for me. Satiated, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, Indigo. I don't eat neck bones. I'm just assuming that's where you would get it from. Listen, I grew up in the country. They used to have pigs' feet and all kind of shit at the gas station. They probably got neck bones too. I don't know. He said, gotta go. I think he wanted to ask the Christians a question.
I was reading this book, and it's called the Great Arab Conquest, and the author talks about the 50 years of war that the Arabs laid out over North Africa, taking that territory, forcing their religion. And I'm like, when the Muslims come up, they always talk about Islam is a religion of peace. And they talk about how, it was spread through, but they don't really talk about how it was spread. But the people who write about the Arabs coming into North Africa, they all talk about it as conquest, war, taking, religious persecution. And so I'm like, this is the initial introduction to the Islamic faith. And I'm just speaking on Islam because ain't no Arabs, ain't no Muslims came up today. But yeah, no, Islam spread through violence to African peoples. That's how we got Islam. We got Islam the same way we got Christianity. Everything that we don't like about the Europeans and their colonial campaign, it applies to the Arabs. It applies directly to the Arabs. Opposition. How old are you?
22, brother.
Say that again.
22.
Mm-hmm.
Question.
And are you black?
Yes, sir. Out of just genuine curiosity, do you know there's how old Christianity is, and Christianity started in Africa? You know this, right?
What part of Africa did Christianity start?
Ethiopia.
When did Ethiopia create Christianity?
I don't know the exact date by date, but
take your time. No. Take your time. Look it up. When did Ethiopia create Christianity? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know this, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know that it started in Africa, right?
Yeah, that's what he said.
I couldn't imagine coming up on somebody's shit, being real confident and wrong at the same time.
Well,
I would be embarrassed.
They try to give me the Be Easy treatment. When Be Easy goes live, he be relaxed, he be chilling, do-rag on, Nike shirt, relaxed clothing. He ain't really dressing up and all. So they don't assume Be Easy knows the ins and outs to fucking all of the early church fathers and the Christendom and the writings and the scripts and they don't think he knows all that shit. And I think
the way that they come up and be arrogant and wrong is how they think y'all go live. Just don't know shit, but I'm gonna go live and talk about it and just fucking talk to people about it all day.
They think atheists are as uneducated as theists, and that's the problem.
But to the people watching, everybody on YouTube, everybody on TikTok, he said that Christianity was created. Mm-hmm.
Embarrassing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's why Lord, it's bad. If Lord's got to come off mute to laugh, it's bad. Yeah. No, seriously. When they say Christianity was created in Ethiopia or in Africa, where? They gonna say Ethiopia. Okay. When did Ethiopians create Christianity, y'all?
And he typed it in and Google.
I know he typed it in. I know that man said, fuck. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right.
You know that, right? You know that, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. The people who bring up Ethiopia, you do not know what the fuck you're talking about. There's a difference. See, there's a, they be like, people be like, we up here trying to debate people's. No, this is not a debate. They are wrong. If a person tells you Christianity was created in Ethiopia, they are wrong. That is not up for debate. It is a matter of them presenting information that is false and then you correcting them. It's not a debate. That's not a debate topic. This is not a debate. I don't really like to debate. Because I'm the type of person, if you have a fact, why the fuck why would I debate it? I'm not trying to debate facts. If 1 + 1 is 2, what Plies say? I ain't gonna argue with you. It's 2. Like, I don't have a debate. I don't have a debate topic. Yeah, but Ethiopia since he left. I'm sorry. Since he
Oh
left.
no, I was about to ask you if you knew how to pin your goal.
The gift goal?
Yeah.
Like this right here?
Yep.
Yeah. We need them before Mo. Yeah, but the only thing I don't like about that is it does it block the comments or does it just push them up?
It don't stay there. It stays for like a minute and then it go away.
Yeah, but yeah, Ethiopia did not create Christianity. What people are doing is they're conflating the Ethiopian Bible predating the King James version, and then they're using that to say, oh, it must have started in Ethiopia. No. Split second. Okay, there you go. I had to refresh it. Over on YouTube, if you haven't, there is a snake in my boot. God damn it! I said, get out of my boot. Over on YouTube, if you haven't already, hit the thumbs up button on the stream, please, and thank you. Ooh, yeah. No, I ain't gonna restart it. We'll just wait. We'll sit and wait. But while we wait, I was putting together some things that they wrote during the wait, give me a second. God, I hate when they fucking hold up. Yeah, I was putting together what the Europeans wrote from the medieval period through the Renaissance, through the Protestant Reformation. I was putting together some of the things that they wrote about black people as it relates to the curse of Ham. Because if you go back to the first call we had with the white dude, even though, because he was like, basically the Europeans used the Bible wrong, because it doesn't, nowhere in the Bible does it tell them to go and enslave black people. And that is actually correct. However, the Bible does give instructions to the Israelites to go out and colonize people. The issue is, or the part that people don't know about is that white people, they took these instructions to the Israelites, and they did not rewrite the Bible. They rewrote history to fit the Bible. And so when they did that, they would say that the African people that they're crusading and persecuting and colonizing, they said that we were descendants of Ham. That is not rewriting the Bible. That's them taking the Bible and fitting us into it. And so they would come up with these things, or they would come up with this pseudo history where it's talking about us being descendants of Ham. Even though we are not descendants of Ham, they reduced us to descendants of Ham. And so I was trying to put together like writings and stuff that they wrote where it talks about this stuff. And while we waiting on somebody to come in, I'll read you a couple of these little citation things, or quotes out the books. But if you go look at what's called I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, but if you go and look up what's called the Zohar, it's 13th century, and it's Spain. It comes out of Spain. It's 13th century, and this is one of the earliest links to black. And the Zohar was written by. Hold up. I can't pronounce this person's name, but there's it was written by Moses D. Leon in the 13th century, and it's one of the earliest references where it's assigning Ham and the curse of Ham to blackness, or to being dark. This is one of the earliest references of that, and it's this comes out in the medieval period. And the Zohar, it talks about the sons of Ham are cursed with blackness. Okay, and then was there somebody in the room? Oh, and then there's another one. This guy, his name is George Best. This is 1578, and this is in England. And he writes it's called A True Discourse of the Late Voyages. That's the works. And it says, listen to what he wrote. It says, the Ethiopians were blackened by the curse of Ham, and therefore condemned to perpetual slavery. This is in 1578. And so you see how at this point in history, they're already conquering and colonizing, but this is like this is the type of thing they would write to justify what they had done. Because, if the Doom to Verses is 1452. And so by the time this comes out, the damage is already being done, but this is like, justification. And so in 1578, he writes what I just said. The Ethiopians were blackened by the curse of Ham, and therefore, you see how he's speaking? Therefore, condemned to perpetual slavery. This guy's name is wait, let me look. Hold up. Let me put that name in the thing. Hold up. Yeah, but there's a long list of European writers who during like from the medieval period through the Protestant Reformation, they were attributing black people to Ham. And we all know what the book tells them to do to Hamites or the Canaanites and things of that level.
Somebody said I'm a sun worshiper.
I seen that.
What does that even mean? Like for what?
A sun worshiper. I mean, well, you don't have to like humans in there.
But like when we say worship, what exactly are you doing to worship the sun? Like, do you go outside and like kneel in the backyard? Is there songs that you sing to praise and worship the sun? Confused.
Yeah. I mean, I get it, but our obsession with like worshiping shit that doesn't need to be worshiped, like for understanding, is just weird. You don't have to. I don't know. It's like I think about it's like, is your life that boring where you have to just find something to work? Like we're just spinning the wheel on things to worship, and is that it? Like you don't have to like.
No, bro. It's not that deep.
How old are
It's
you?
just gratitude.
How old are you?
It's just gratitude. That's it. That's it. That's
How old are you, sir?
37.
Too old to be worshiping the sun. I'll tell you that.
It's not like I don't worship the sun in a religious sense.
So don't
It's just
call
gratitude.
it worship.
Yeah, it's not worship.
Gratitude isn't worship.
I mean,
do you worship water?
No. Well, I do worship all of nature, really.
Then why are you calling yourself a sun worshiper?
Because without the sun, you will literally be gone in 8 minutes.
Yeah, without water, you'll be gone too.
Yeah, well, sun's a lot quicker.
So what? You need both.
Yeah, but I don't believe in God or anything like that. I don't believe in like heaven or hell or any of that other stuff. Like that stuff is.
But why are you worshiping the sun?
It sustains all of life. What do you mean?
It sustains all of life, whether you worship it or not. Though there's no reason to worship.
It's just gratitude. It's just gratitude, man.
It's not. That's not what worship means.
And what do you like? Go outside and say thank you to the sun every day?
No.
That would
it's not an external, like you guys are looking at this from a perspective of like how a Christian worships.
You said worship means a thing.
You said you're a worshiper. What does that mean?
God. If you let me explain, I can tell you. Just give me 30 seconds. No. I don't do anything external. I don't say words. I just acknowledge and have appreciation for the sun that sustains our planet. That's it. There's nothing beyond that.
Right.
Anything else that you put on that is just
you put it on
projecting
it
onto
when
me.
you called it worship.
It is worship.
It's not.
Okay.
You already said it's not. You said it's reverence. It's not worship. It's appreciation. That's not worship.
I said gratitude.
I have gratitude.
I don't give a fuck. You didn't say worship.
You could have literally just said, I have gratitude. I'm grateful for that we have a son that helps us.
I agree.
I don't know.
I agree.
That's simple.
Yeah, because worship means something. Like it has a meaning, right? It has a meaning, right? It's not whatever you want it to mean. It has a meaning.
I mean, I do go out and sunbathe quite often, so you could call that doing something external, but other than that, I don't do it from what you're looking at it from a religious sense. It's not a religion.
Sir, when you say worship, right? What's the definition
call it
of
what you want.
worship?
Call it what you want.
No, sir.
You guys are just closed-minded people.
You need to call it what you mean.
That's what you call it.
That's the problem. You calling it what you fucking want. And words have meaning, right?
Okay.
Words have meaning. So do you worship the sun?
Yes. I would call it worship.
Okay. Do people worship Jesus Christ?
Sure.
Okay. So
people
what are you
worship
doing?
a lot of things. People worship money. People worship material shit all the time.
Nobody worships money. So what are you
People
doing?
do worship money.
No, they don't.
Yes,
People
they do.
have money. People have money, and because you don't, you think people that have money worship.
I have money too. People worship money.
You don't have as much money as the fucking people you think worship money.
Yeah.
I promise you. I promise you, you don't have as much money. You don't have a tenth of the fucking money that you think of the people that you think worship money.
But in the definition
we all know what you
of
mean
worship,
when you say that.
It literally says devotion to a divine being. And it involves music and singing, reverence, like I fucking said. You're not worshiping it, so we're just confused why you said you're a sun worshiper. You're just a weirdo.
Okay, cool story.
Yeah, cool story. You can leave now because we don't give a fuck what you're talking about. We were just confused on why you're using a word that you don't mean. Bye.
Y'all are weird ass people.
Bye. We're not.
No, you are. You're the one that you're the one that dance and sing to the sun. It's not us.
I don't dance and sing to the sun. I literally
Okay, well, that's what worship is. That's what we're telling you. That's what worship is. That's what it includes.
Dumbass.
That's what it includes. It includes doing that.
I'm a sun worshiper. Everybody's so creative. We don't give a fuck. What the hell? I would have been more intrigued if you did actually worship, but you don't. You're just a boring nigga who thinks he can say thank you to the sun every day.
And let me tell you something. When people say there are people that worship money, we know the people you mean. We don't mean you, Mr. Working Man, that got a couple of thousand, maybe even $100,000 in your savings account, or even $1 million. You don't even mean you, Mr. Working Man. That's not who you mean when you say that. Nobody worships money. Listen, Rich Royal Rebel. Listen, y'all are some bitch ass unhappy people. Again, you mad? Go tell it to your mama. Go tell your mama she a bitch ass unhappy.
Tell the son, exactly.
Yeah, go tell it to your mama. You mad because we don't believe in your bullshit. And so now you're going to call us bitch ass unhappy people. We don't have to believe that. That's the problem right now. You're a fucking Christian.
My thing is this.
My thing is we didn't introduce you yet.
Yeah, hold on.
Yes, y'all always got to come up here holding each other's members. We were talking to somebody else that called us bitch asses. You got a problem with that?
Members is wild.
Like, what are you? Why are you talking? We were talking to someone else
who has the same sort of member.
At all. That's crazy that we're talking to somebody else. That's crazy that you're talking to somebody else and you think that you have to come up here and answer for that grown man.
That motherfucker had 2 ugly girlfriends. How you pull that off? His bio said peace and polygamy. And they was both ugly.
I seen that.
I'm saying you got to come up
Hey,
here.
man,
You
it's
too
somebody
busy
for
worshiping the sun.
it's somebody for everybody.
And you look dead in the
Ugly.
eyes. And broke. Bundy, are you cool?
Come on. Let me see. Do they follow me? They probably didn't try to quest. They don't follow me. Can you turn the music off in the background?
God damn. FBI helicopter going over my house. What the hell y'all got going on?
What do you mean, am I militant? What does that mean? Bundy Bay, how old? You gotta turn the music and stuff off in the background.
It's off.
It's
No,
literally
fucking
not
ain't.
off.
We can still hear it.
Hear what?
Man.
How old are you, sir?
30.
You must be at work.
Yeah.
You must be at work. What you mean? What you talking about?
What is it? You.
Go in the other room because there's people in your background.
What happened? She finna slap his ass. Fuck you on the phone with.
She said, who are that?
Who is it?
Yeah, whenever you go in the quiet part of the home, then you can come off mute.
Y'all still hear noise?
Sit still. What are you doing? Nigga, are you raking leaves? What's going on?
Bro, what y'all hear, fam? Like, what
Everything.
y'all listening to?
I hear everything.
There's literally nobody around me, bro.
Are you outside?
How old are you?
Yeah, I'm outside, bro. There's literally nobody around me.
There's a squirrel who just fell in some leaves behind you. I heard it.
I'm sure.
Right. You say you were 30. Are you Christian, Muslim, or Black Hebrew Israelite?
None of the above.
Do you agree with this? Is Jesus Christ your Lord and Savior?
No.
Which God do you believe in?
I don't believe in no God. It's just a higher power. Do you believe we all come from a central source of energy?
Does the higher power have a name?
Does it need a name?
It's not what I asked you.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't need a name. There's multiple names for the higher power.
Like what?
Give me one.
One that people know is God.
It doesn't need a name, but it's multiple names for higher.
It doesn't
have a name. No, it doesn't.
It doesn't
But
need.
that's
It
not what
doesn't
she
need
asked
a
you.
name.
That's not what she asked you. She asked you, does it have a name?
No, it doesn't need a name. That's what I told you. The answer is no.
Then you proceed to give us 60 names.
No, there's no name. You asked, is there any name that could be associated to it?
That's not what I asked you. You said that you believe in the higher power, right? And
yes,
then
a
when
higher power.
I'm not done.
Uh-huh.
Then when you started to give us the names, the first one you said that most people call it is God.
But you asked
so
me,
you
did
believe
it
in
have
God.
a name? And I told you no. But I told you no.
You told me no what?
You asked me, does it have a name? I
You
said,
didn't
does it
say
need
no.
a name?
You
I
said, does
no.
it need a name? You
I
didn't
said, does
say
it need a
no.
name?
And then you proceeded to give me the name that a lot of people call it is God. So you believe in God.
But what do you perceive as God?
Dumbass.
What do you perceive as God? I mean, how am I
perceive
dumb
God.
if
God
you
doesn't
don't?
exist. But if you're saying you
Okay,
believe in a higher power and you're saying people call the higher power God, you believe in God.
No, that's not what I'm saying. So you're trying to put words in my mouth. So how about you let me explain what I'm saying?
I asked you a question, bitch, and you couldn't answer it. I was trying to let you explain what you were saying. Y'all don't be knowing what the fuck you're talking about. Exactly, Sativa. Go back inside with your girlfriend or whoever the fuck that was.
Right. So if God isn't real, how are we able to do voodoo?
He's not, and you can't.
Yeah, I can. Pull up.
You can't. If you could do voodoo,
So
you would
voodoo's
make
fake.
me pull up.
So voodoo's fake.
Make me pull up.
Yes.
So voodoo's absolute. Oh, okay.
Make me pull up.
Make believe.
It's make believe.
Yes.
So there's no such thing as spells or.
No.
Make me pull up.
Wait a minute. If voodoo is real or hoodoo is real, right?
I said voodoo. Voodoo and hoodoo is different things.
Right, but it's all imaginary, right?
Right. From your perspective, yeah.
Right, okay. So if all of these systems are real, why are they ineffective, like on a grand scale?
Why? What you mean ineffective?
Why
How
is
is
the
voodoo
efficacy?
ineffective?
Hold on. Let me answer your
How is
question.
voodoo ineffective?
Let me answer your question. Jesus, fuck.
I got you.
The efficacy of the practice does not translate on a grand scale.
Okay, so explain. You just said the same thing twice.
Senior cracks me the fuck up.
You do like a spell to get rid of these PDF file islands and all these PDF files that are harming children. Can you do a spell to get rid of all these people?
Do a spell to get rid of PDF files?
Yeah.
What, you mean pedophiles?
Yeah.
Oh my God, she's using coded language for a reason.
So hold on. A spell doesn't work. You can't just cast a spell on the whole world. That's not how a spell works.
I didn't say the whole world.
Oh, you said
so the whole world are PDFs?
Nigga, you can't say that word.
I didn't say the whole world.
The whole world are PDFs. How about this? How about this?
If you bring the pedophile, yes.
He's a fucking
Okay.
bitch. No.
Yeah,
No.
goodbye.
No.
Because this nigga is slow. He is remedial. Y'all be remedial as fuck. Y'all be remedial as fuck. My overarching point is that if voodoo works, if hoodoo works, if all of these systems work, where was the efficacy during enslavement? There are literally children starving right now, right here in the US. And let's not even cross fucking borders. Right here in the U of S. In the U of S. Okay? There are children who are starving. I'm sure in whatever little remedial ass educationally underfunded town you're from, is niggas who can't eat. And you sitting up here on a platform talking about, oh, it ain't real. It ain't real. Pull up. Nigga, why don't you pull up on some of the niggas in your neighborhood, feed them, clothe them, help them get not addicted to whatever math. Most of them niggas in your mama's probably on math right now, which is why you in here. Do a spell to get them niggas off of that math in whatever rundown sawmill fuck of a town you're from. Y'all get on my nerves. Ugh.
I just joined in, but like I'm like confused.
Hey, hold on.
Hold on, there's somebody in front of you. Sheesh. Or yak.
Lord said, count your days. George Bush.
Yeah, what's up?
Yak, how old are you?
I'm 28.
Christian, Muslim, Black, Hebrew, Israelite.
I'm wondering, like, if black people can't be that, what can we be?
Can you answer the question?
What are you?
Oh, I'm a Christian.
See how easy that was?
Wait, what's your race again?
I'm Haitian American.
Who?
You're who?
I'm Haitian American.
Okay, so you're not black.
We're categorized as black here in the U.S.
Skin color is black, but he's Haitian.
Eric, if you come off of mute again, your skin color is going to be comment section, okay?
What? Goodbye, Eric. Because he won't do it. Like, bitch, we asked you if you're black. You know what that means. You know what the fuck that means. You know what that means. Haitian is a motherfucking nationality. You know what that means.
Oh my God.
Y'all pissing me off. Haitian is a fucking nationality. If we wanted to ask you your nationality, we would ask that. We would say, hey, what is your nationality?
I don't think he wants to answer. He just wants to say he's Haitian. Listen, Sheesh. How long have you been Haitian? Have you been Haitian longer than you've been black?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been Haitian longer than you've been black. Then this is not the platform for you.
Yeah. When did you become black? Yesterday? Like last week?
I was born that way.
Oh no, she asked you, were you Haitian longer than you were black? You said yeah. So we're asking, when did you become black?
Is that a euphemism? Because I don't understand.
What I tell y'all niggas.
Is it that you don't understand the words or the language?
I told y'all niggas.
Is it that you don't understand the words or the language?
Yep.
Now Eric's in the comments talking about other blacks. Y'all are so fucking weird. Ew.
I don't think people like being black, Patty.
Listen, and they all gather in your watering hole because you be out here making civil rights jokes. This is what you get, nigga.
Yeah, if in the words of Petty, if you don't know what we mean, this conversation is not for you. What do you mean, black? Yeah, block. Go and get down.
The thing is, you don't even have to be an intellectual match, really. You can just answer the question that was asked of you and not the question that you want to answer, right? Are you black? If you say no, this question is not for you, right? I would be considered black in the US. Well, bitch, it sounds like you're in the US. You don't sound Haitian at all to me. It sounds like you're in the fucking US. That's what it sounds like.
But that's what I mean. Like the way that niggas be, you could already tell by the way he's doing mental gymnastics just not to answer the question, are you black? There's no way that you're about to have a conversation with him about Christianity, Islam, or Black Hebrew Israelites that's not going to involve the same fucking gymnastics. Period.
Yeah.
Because are you black is not a question. Nigga, it's a yes or fucking no. Period.
I will be considered black in the U.S. Well, why you not in Haiti now? What's happening over there that you can't be over there? That your parents fled? What's happening that you can't be
in a bathtub? Floating out of there.
The thing is, what is happening that you can't? I will be considered black in the U.S. That's where you are. That's where you live. That's where you live.
Yeah, you'd have to press the button if you want to know the answer to that. The secrets
That
are
man,
inside.
he's come up here multiple times. He knows the answer. Him and them knock knees, know the answer. He's on our lives all the time.
Hey, let's try to get to 100,000 real quick, y'all. We got another gift goal. So reach down deep in your pocketbooks, purses, and coin pouches. Dig deep, and you send a little hat. There you go. And over on YouTube, yeah, do the same. They have super chats over there, so use those to support the live.
Like, we can't even get y'all to get past the qualifying questions, right? Because y'all just won't be, I don't know, y'all are just annoying. Y'all just, yeah, it's crazy.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Because I handle all the finances. Write it out to me.
Man, look. Do what you gotta do, man. Write it out to bar
Here and say,
and
you know, for you, I believe in God.
Co is fucking crazy.
You could even say, I believe in God, but, you know, I don't call myself a Christian, but for this conversation, then I'm a Christian. You could even do that. But no, you gotta be a sun worshiper. And a fucking, and
way to bring that one back.
I'm black when I'm here, but when I go back to Haiti, which is almost never, then I'm not black over there, I'm Haitian.
My name Kodak Black, but when you see me, I'm white.
Real. The same reason as the last 10 times you was in here. Like, y'all cover this motherfucker every day with the same answers and the same question. Being all the atheists.
Like, why shouldn't we be? I'm only black in the U.S. I'm Haitian everywhere else. You sure about that? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
The other blacks.
Because you had a white Christian in here just a little while ago that was all but calling you the N-word. Are you sure about that? Are you sure you're just Haitian everywhere else? I'm black in the U.S., but when I leave there, I'm Haitian.
I'm a black Christian. Yuck.
Yuck.
Disgusting, actually.
Yeah, we're not explaining in the comments. I sent you an invite.
We've already explained it to you, though. If you've been here before, you know.
He's been here before. He knows.
Yeah,
like, he keeps
multiple
coming
times.
on here. I don't know what's going on.
And I'm not, listen, there's a glitch in the matrix. Because it's always a nigga. Look, he might not even be lying because it's always a nigga posted up with his car.
No,
I know it
that's
is. I'm
that
just
same
saying.
dude.
I
Like,
know
he
it
didn't
is.
even change his username to come up here and say, I have it. If
But
you
there
ain't been on this
is.
live, you've been on B Easy's live.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He's been in.
You've been on Christina's live. It's the same.
But there's also multiple niggas, and they always have the word real, and they always be linked up against the car. And it's a different car. Like, these niggas be. There's a glitch in the matrix. But yeah, we're not explaining to you in the comments. I sent you an invite. If you want to come up and ask, feel free. But nobody wants.
Right, he was on Zena's live earlier today. He knows this. Like, I don't know why he I don't know why he's doing this. Like, you know this. Why do you keep saying this?
I gotta I gotta make a meme out of that dude that came up and said Christianity started in Africa, and he said Ethiopia, and then I asked him when or like what part or whatever. He just went on teacup and then come back. I gotta clip him. He gotta turn into a meme. Taharka, what's up? Y'all, if you're not following Big Brother Taharka a day, if you ain't following Taharka a day and you want to know about like African history and things of that nature, you're doing yourself a disservice, man. Go follow Big Bro over there because he's an Africologist. He knows a lot about this shit. And a lot of his videos, every last one of his videos, you learn a little bit more. And he always has book recommendations and book references to help you see some of the things that he speaks on in his videos. And so, you know, we appreciate Big Brother Taharka over there. Dr. Taharka. Don't forget that.
That part.
Right.
Listen,
Don't forget that
Don't
part,
forget
ever.
that.
ever. Listen, I go over there and lower the intelligence quotient on a regular. Just go on over there and lower the intelligence quotient in the room.
Yeah. We appreciate you, Big Bro. Doing good work, good services on the TikTok platform, man. You're in the car again, ain't you?
You know they be living in them motherfuckers.
They always in the car. There's always an extracurricular activity in the background when they come up here. Always. There's never a dull moment.
Well, I'm a truck driver, so I'm in my truck.
Mm-hmm. Well, tell that lot lizard get down, because you having a conversation with us right now.
The truck is off.
Mm-hmm. So I'm assuming you're a Black Christian, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Do you know what the Doom to Verses is?
No, I don't.
Yeah, the Doom to Verses is what the church used to justify enslaving all Black non-Christians and forcing Christianity on
them. Well, I'm gonna say this. I don't believe Christianity was forced on anyone. I believe Catholicism was in the 4th century.
He said Christianity started in Africa in the 1st century, by the way.
That's what he said too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lord.
Christianity 100% started in Africa in the 1st century.
What part?
What part? Well, I'm going to say Cyrene, Egypt, Ethiopia. Yes.
So what are you using to say this? Like, what are you using? What are you going by?
The Bible.
Mm-hmm.
Where
on the continent of Africa would they have been reading, writing in Greek?
Well,
I shouldn't have asked you that because the Greek did colonize North Africa. I shouldn't ask you that. The Bible was not. It's not written by us, sir.
Okay.
It's not written on the continent of Africa.
Okay.
According to the traditions, this is what they're saying. Whether you believe it or not, this is just, I always make a distinction between what is tradition and what is actually history. According to the church traditions, they say Christianity comes out of a movement out of 1st century Judaism.
Hold on just a second. Let me pick up my window.
See what I'm saying? There's always an extracurricular activity. His truck is a fucking Optimus Prime all of a sudden.
Come on, man. We ain't got to do all that, bro.
Yeah. Why you ain't going on mute when you did that?
We ain't got to do all that. But anyway, bro, I'm telling you that Africans preach the gospel of Jesus Christ in the 1st century.
Where
Where?
What you mean where?
I'm going to get more. Fuck it.
I'm telling you that in the book of Acts, African, black, dark-skinned people preach the gospel of Jesus Christ. Y'all can go look for yourself. That is first century Africans preaching the gospel to who? The Greeks.
We're not going to look. You're going to tell us or get down.
Well, you can.
We're not going to look for shit. You going to tell us or you going to get out?
You know what? Well, you know what? If you're going to be disrespectful, you can drop me.
Goodbye.
Could have just said you don't fucking know what you're talking about. Y'all always come up here and want to give facts according to you, but you can't tell us where you got it from or where to look for it. That's crazy. And this picture is fucking wild. Hey, Lord. Okay, 101 KW. Y'all do some not the hot cross buns. I'm looking at the gifts. But yeah, let's do some. Hell no, Cammy, get your dumb ass on. I cannot. If y'all want to talk to Cammy, y'all tell me right now. Because otherwise, I'm not letting her up. I'm going to have to put my phone down and walk away. I'm going to wait till Bar get back. He can talk to your ass. I ain't doing it. Thank you, senior.
Who is Cammy?
Girl, you want to find out?
I don't know.
I'm going to let you talk to her. The chat, get fucking ready. Because I'm telling y'all right goddamn now. Hey, Libra.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Go ahead, Cammy. Come on. Girl, debate is fucking crazy. You never make any valid fucking points. And I don't like your pedo bait ass voice. There's no debate to be scared of. You're not that bright. Go
okay,
ahead,
first
Petty.
of all, this is a whole
No,
nother...
thank you, bitch. Go ahead, Petty.
Okay. Can you give us your age for TikTok purposes?
She's about
I'm
to fucking
20.
fry your brain cell. Oh my goodness.
This is a whole nother prompt.
Yeah, but motherfucker, when I was at the gym yesterday when she was on, I was like, I was like, I done sacrificed listening to music for this shit. I'm like, damn, like, and man, she blew it. I left the gym because of her. She blew it. I swear to God, she blew it. I couldn't even.
It's okay. One day you'll be Christian.
Okay,
yeah, one day,
that's
yeah.
weird to say.
One day you'll be an adult. What the fuck is going on?
Damn, what's Mickey Mouse?
The thing is,
the
like, did you come up to talk about the prompt, or you came up to tell us that one day we'll be Christian?
To talk about the prompt.
Okay, well, talk about the prompt then.
Let's do that. Let's do that because Ariel doesn't want to speak to you. Bar apparently doesn't want to speak to you. So talk to me. Why is it that you disagree?
I just want to let you know. So you giving her your consent to allow this? It's your brain, not mine. I'm.
Well, you know, my patience is not as good as you guys, so this might not take long.
That's why.
But tell me,
you can talk to her.
Go ahead, Petty Idol EP.
Tell me why it is that you disagree with the prompt, Cammy.
Because I don't see a problem with being Black and Christian.
Okay, how long have you been Black?
My whole life.
Okay, how long have you been Christian?
I would say for 5 years.
Okay, so as a teenager, you became a Christian.
Yeah.
Okay, and what made you become a Christian? Like, what propaganda were you sold to get you to buy into this religion?
Well, I grew up in like a Christian private school, so I was always raised around Christianity, but I didn't really believe until I was about 15, 16.
That's not what I asked you. Would you like to take another shot at answering the question that I actually asked?
You said what made me be Christian?
I said, what propaganda were you sold to get you to buy into Christianity?
I wasn't sold any propaganda because I wasn't even going to church when I, decided on my own to be Christian.
Okay, well then what research did you do that made you want to buy into this religion?
Wait, but didn't you say you went to a Christian school?
Yeah, but I didn't believe.
That's propaganda.
It is, but
at that time, I didn't
guessing
believe.
she doesn't see it that way. Okay, so what research did you do as a 15-year-old that made you want to buy into this religion?
I started reading my Bible more. I started.
What did you read specifically?
The Gospels.
So you skipped over the whole first half of the Bible?
Well, now I'm at the point where I've read the whole Bible, but I started with the Gospels.
Right. So you skipped over the whole first half of the Bible.
Well, because I just wanted to learn about Jesus.
I don't want you to tell me why. I want you to confirm with me that you did skip over the first half of the Bible.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what was the reason behind you skipping over the first half of the Bible?
Because I just wanted to start with learning about Jesus. I mean, everybody's got to start somewhere.
Okay. So it is your impression that Jesus is not in the first half of the Bible?
Well, I see that he is prophesized in the first half, but like physically, no.
Okay. So Jesus has no attachment, no relevance to the first half of the Bible, which is why you skipped over it. Understood. This is my next question for you. If the second part of the Bible is hinged on the first, you wanted to read the second part for Jesus. He is not in the first. What about that made you think that this book is cohesive and thereby you should be a Christian?
What do you mean?
Okay, I'll rephrase. Not an issue. I will rephrase. If your interest was in Jesus, which is contained in the second half of the book, am I correct?
Right.
Okay. That means that you did not see any interest in the first half of the book because there is no Jesus in it, correct?
Right.
So if it's a book that's selling you the entirety of the story, what makes you think that if the subject and the predicate does not correlate, that it is a cohesive book?
Well, there's different covenants. It can be cohesive and, you got to dig deep into it to understand it.
Non-responsive. I'll ask you one more time.
You're scared of the debate, Petty.
If you would like to take another stab at answering the question that I actually asked instead of being non-responsive, I will allow you to do so.
Everything is a clear answer when it comes to the Bible.
I don't understand. You said that you did research and it made you commit your life to a thing, correct?
Right.
So how do you dedicate your life to a thing that doesn't have easy, direct answers?
Because it doesn't need to. You can find out for yourself.
Okay, non-responsive. I'll give you another shot before I rephrase the question. Do you want to answer the question that I actually asked you?
So you asked me if it wasn't direct, how did I do research on it?
No, I will rephrase the question. When you read the Bible, you were looking to commit your life to a thing, correct?
Right.
Okay. So in reading the Bible, if you're telling me that there are no direct answers and everything is not simple, how did you gather the proper information to decide that you wanted to commit your life to this thing?
Oh, well, because I decided it when, I saw the good things where it says, where it talks about like the afterlife, and I wanted a good afterlife. I think it was like the fear of going to hell is what it started with. And that's when I chose. I might not have known everything at that time, but that's when I chose, okay, I'm going to seek this.
Okay. So the only thing that you gleaned from the second half of that book was afterlife. Am I correct?
Well, no, I got more from it. I got
no, we're talking, let me rephrase. In contextualizing what it is that pushed you to dedicate your life to this thing, the only thing that you gleaned from the second half of the book was an afterlife. Am I correct?
Right.
Okay. So what further research did you do on the afterlife to seal in what this book told you?
Like other afterlives or just the Christian afterlife?
No, I'm asking what additional research, because you said research, correct?
Right.
Did you use the term research?
Maybe I might have. I don't know.
Bye. Okay. So we're talking about research. Would you agree? I mean, is that something that we can stipulate to, that we're using the term research?
Yeah.
All right. Now that we have stipulated to the term research, do you understand how research works?
Yes.
Okay. So then if you read this book, what other research did you do to corroborate the story that this book told you in contextualizing afterlife?
I got into like watching a lot of documentaries on YouTube and stuff, and like searching stuff up on Google, like any questions I had. And then also being on Christians' lives on TikTok also helped.
Okay, that was non-responsive to the question I asked. Would you like to try again, or would you like me to rephrase the question?
I thought you asked me what research I did.
Contextualizing the afterlife.
I mean, yeah, like I was just looking it up and, watching stuff on YouTube.
You watched YouTube shorts about the afterlife?
Petty, don't run. I know
because I knew
no, ma'am, I asked you a very direct question. You looked at YouTube shorts about the afterlife?
No, YouTube documentaries and stuff.
Okay, documentaries on the afterlife?
No, documentaries.
Please, Ariel.
I mean, people mess up their words sometimes. That's a human thing.
I understand. Just focus on me, ma'am. Okay?
Yeah, do that.
You watch documentaries on YouTube about the afterlife. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Just for the record, can you give us a short recap of how you document the afterlife?
What I think is going to happen?
No. According to this YouTube research that you did, how are they documenting? Because you said you watched a documentary. Am I correct?
Right.
Okay. So when you are watching a documentary, they are documenting a thing. Am I understanding that we're sharing the same definition of the word documentary.
Right.
Okay, so how is it in a short paragraph, can you explain to me how it is that you document the afterlife?
Well, the documentary that I was seeing, it was telling me how like energy can't be unalived, and
oh god. Continue.
Like your energy has to like go somewhere.
And how did they substantiate that?
With like science and stuff. They use this like camera where it shows like when people like pass away, like an energy leaves their body. And actually it was like, I don't know if you guys heard of like
ma'am,
DMT.
Ma'am, I wanna ask you a question, just a clarifying question. When they were documenting the energy leaving a person's body when they pass away, did they follow that energy to heaven?
I mean, no, they couldn't have done that.
Okay, so let's get back to the Bible. Okay, well, actually, before we get back to the Bible, did they follow the energy after it left the person's body to hell?
No.
Okay, so they did not follow the person's energy to heaven or to hell. So now let's get back to the Bible. So after watching these YouTube documentaries about the afterlife, what substantiated the idea for you that when your energy leaves your body, that it has to go to either heaven or hell?
Well, that's just me personally because I believe in God. I mean, I always knew there was a creator. I just didn't know if it was like